Bardic Cauldron, adventurers young and old, where daring adventures and terrible jokes are told. It is the time, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for the next episode of Heroes of Theros. So excited to jump in and get started with our players. Without further ado, the time for a quick recap. Our heroes have just brought back Queen Sayamede back to the monarch's actual palace, safe and sound for a time for her and Taranika to reconnect. After some time, some recognition is had as Queen Sayamede begins to kind of sort of remember who she is. Kind of sort of, but still bonding as the party goes inside and deals with the council. And they learn that things have started to already happen on the outside of Akros. Oxus has been attacked. The undead begin, almost looks like it's just they're beginning to make some motion of moving in Odanus. Good news, at least on the front of Setessa. It seems that between the Setessa, the natural defenses, and Zyor's troops over in Tethmos have been able to keep whatever army from Skolavale at least at bay for now. And then the party began to ponder how to actually help Queen Sayamede. After a realization, Fezzik remembers that he had found Queen Sayamede's wedding ring. Contained with it a wish spell, bringing back the memories of Queen Sayamede and reliving the night of when everything went wrong. Learning that Alekios from Melitus had come in contact with her before. Her supposed accident, a possible coup was beginning to form, and she did not want to be a part of it. She had been taken in by Keranos, locked away in a temple that he had housed a seal that keeps one of the Titans locked away up in near Winter's Heart. With her returning to her light duties, with her being somewhat accessible underneath the temple that she had built, taking the path that they would probably take back, the party beds down for the evening. Not before, as they dream of the next day. Arthos has a dream of absolute terror and ruin. As the party wakes up and you guys get the benefits of a long rest, and we begin our session for the evening. I told you I really like that song. Alright, so you guys are waking up. Is there anything I need to clarify for you guys? I'll take those.
I don't think so.
Okay. Arthos, we will start with you. You literally just wake up from that supposed dream that you just had. What is your thought process? How are you feeling as you're waking up?
Arthos' immediate thought is like, I should lay off drinking, and gets up to go find the rest of the party.
Okay. I would say you pretty much know at this point. You probably don't mean to, but probably Cantor probably is opening his door probably almost at the same time you are, and you almost run into him.
Oh damn! I almost walked right into him.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I had a weird dream last night, but other than that, everything's going all right.
Like, what type of dream? I mean, with the way
The
things have been
prosthetic
going,
kind of dream.
do I die before I get coffee?
Probably not. But let's go just
Let's go and
reconvene
get
with
some
the
breakfast.
others. Yeah.
Let's get some breakfast.
Okay. I would say now at this point, Thea, as you're waking up, anything special for you as you're waking up?
Figuring out my spells and saying a quick prayer for the woman who was in the catacombs, who I recognized as the woman who couldn't board Atherios's boat when we were in the underworld. Who I made dang sure I gave a coin to now.
Okay. Awesome. If you want to go ahead and make that check.
Religion check. Yeah. Dirty 20.
Okay. Fezzik, anything for you? As you know that this is the final event itself. The final time to, though you've already got a proceedable lead, this is pretty much a huge event. It is one that most people would consider this is their favorite event. For the most part, for people that talk about like, as far as like athletics, this is it. What's going through your mind? How you feeling?
Just trying to calm the nerves.
All right, beautiful. You all arrive in the middle of the throne room, which I'll go ahead and bring us onto that map now. And you guys already know where the table has pretty much been set up for the most part. Let's bring us back onto our map. Everyone is, you would say, probably at this point, Queenside Meddy is obviously not there because she is doing temple duty. Tunika is not there yet, but you know she kind of sleeps in the morning. And I would say they are not here yet. So this is currently who's there. So Enthusa and Phaedra from Setesta are not at the table yet when you are having this conversation. Alright. So as you all arrive, the platter's already been kind of laid out. Kind of like a continental breakfast, but a little more upscale. The floor is yours.
Lovely. Morning.
Don't everybody jump in at once.
Are you
What?
quite all right, Fezzik? You look a bit pale.
I know I'd probably be asking for any updated reports on the troop movements and stuff like that, enemies' positions, stuff like that.
As far as anything that you've heard so far, from Enthusa, no current updates from anything, from Meltis. Everything seems to be fine in Meltis for the most part. Besides, them recovering from, having to deal with Alekios. They've also postponed their election for his seat. Then, as well as Chimera dealing with her mother's death. Besides that, everything's good there. O'Donnell's, the undead are still moving, but they have not left O'Donnell's yet. According to your friends in Olatin, or
Yeah.
yeah. And You do have an update from your parents. Basically, just to stay safe and to try not to fight with your sister. As you two are probably going to be working together for a little bit.
Right.
And I want Arthos, roll me a D100, please.
D100.
Ooh.
9.
9, okay.
Right. 9.
As the DM does some rolls behind the table for no reason.
Oh no.
Oh, lovely.
And a Tarrasque
See it.
left from the ground.
Ah!
Okay. There are no current updates. Besides that.
Thea is waiting for Queen Taranika to arrive.
Okay. Probably about 10 minutes later, you can see that she is kind of like, at this point, she's kind of her hair up in, you see, the last couple of days, she's had it down. You see she's already got it kind of put up in a warrior's bun, actually, today. And you can see she looks a little more fierce than usual, but she does arrive, and she takes her seat.
Okay. Oh, actually, wait a second. Arthos, you haven't shared the dream with everyone yet, have you?
Not yet.
Okay, never mind.
Yep, it's
Never
okay.
mind. I don't know that.
Yeah, you don't know
I don't know that.
What do they do on CR? The freaking birds.
Ooh.
Yeah, the owls.
Meta
Getting
pigeon.
Yeah, the meta pigeon. I don't know. I think for us it's gonna be the meta cat because a cat. So meow meow. Yeah. The meta meow. Oh god, that's terrible. Anyway.
Love it. Nope, never mind.
Okay. Arthos, as everyone arrives, anything you want to discuss with the group?
Oh, I would bring up everything that occurred in that dream. I'd be like, group huddle. Let's group huddle before breakfast starts.
So you're only telling this to your party members, correct?
Correct, so that we can interpret it and then give
Okay, cool.
thoughts.
Beautiful. Okay.
I don't want to freak out the council right before the final.
Oh, we should probably tell them before the final ceremony, though.
Right.
What was the dream about again?
So this is Arthos's dream.
Yeah,
You
I don't remember.
are in Arthos's eyes. So I'm just going to retell this. You stand in the streets of Akros. The buildings crumbled, the red clay almost shattered, almost like pieces of a mirror just tossed aside. Smoke rising, almost the sky itself seems to be gone, as like smoke just seems to cover all around you. Over to the sides, just flames coming off some of the buildings, as well as the, at least at the current moment, what looks like for you are those dead corpses of your party members, with you hanging on to dear life, with you could smell that your fur is definitely burnt, but that's not the and you can taste blood in your mouth as this hand is around your throat, and this what looks to be some sort of mimic of a man but almost like earth and fire cracking from his skin. Basically telling you that for now Akros is safe until the end of the games. Then he says Akros will burn.
Missed the part where we were dead last time. Fun.
Yeah.
So it was saying that Akros is safe until the end of the games.
Until the end of the games.
And this is after we've already, or what we hope, secured at least that extra day by intercepting the king, if I'm correct.
Yes. Now, you guys have not intercepted him. As far as you all are aware, I'll bring us back onto the Theros world map. The army is currently right here at that little fork. Where it's, I'll probably do a little, I think it's the freehand. And we'll do the X marks the spot of where they're currently at right now. I will go ahead and clear our, let's see, where's our drawings? They are currently freehand, orange. They're currently right here. They are the orange dot.
So they should be at least a day away.
At least a day away.
And besides, so today is the final event, and then tomorrow
is the big ceremony.
Tomorrow is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it would seem that any preparations to be made should be made after the event today.
Anything that we could possibly get done during the day would be nice. I'm assuming, what's his name? General. He's probably not going to be watching. He's probably not watching the games. He's probably doing general stuff.
Yeah, at this point, he is going to every section of Akros, sending people out towards the temple that Zyor and his little kind of group are kind of stationed at. To kind of like make sure everything's like, how is everything looking on this front? How is everything looking? He's going there personally. That's all he's doing right now, is going back and forth every front, like, okay, are we good here? Is there something we need here? Anything funny? He told him to look for anything weird.
Good. I'm thinking on my way to the games, I'm going to probably check in with him. Make sure there's nothing else that's going on, because I'm assuming he's been doing this all night.
He has been doing that. So, actually, tonight, he is stationed at the Titan Stairs at night.
Okay. Yeah, he probably hasn't.
He is probably just now, as you guys are arriving at breakfast, just now checking on the other fronts. Before he calls it what he calls a 4-hour. He will sleep for 4 hours and be right back up.
Yeah. Okay. I'm wondering if we should check in or something, or he'll probably check in with us if something comes up.
Yeah, he said if anything comes up, he says that he will come find one of you four immediately.
Okay. I don't think we need to. I think we need to just focus on keeping the queen and the queen mother safe. I think that needs to be the focus.
Yes. Though I would also make an argument for Leopold.
True. That
Can I
is
say,
true.
I have a soft spot for him.
Oh, me too. He's going to be our future king, after all.
Oh, of course.
If I can do anything about it.
Oh, I'm right there with you helping. I have an idea. Need some materials, though. I'll speak to Terranik about that. It might give them a little bit of extra help if things go sideways. Actually, what's that other spell?
Anything else? Just between you four, as you guys are kind of just huddled up.
I don't have anything else.
Okay.
I'll probably try to get like a quick prayer in, but otherwise.
Okay. If you want to go ahead and make that check for me.
Okay, yeah. Just give me a second here. Mouse. Let's see. 14.
14. Okay.
Kind of a bad roll.
Okay. At this point, Phaedra and Enthusa arrive. 5 minutes later, Diomocles arrives. You can see he is in a hurry.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Right. I don't have a whole lot of time. I am headed to that front now.
What now?
We have a spotting of the Warhound.
The what?
The Warhound. Fezzik, make me a history or religion check with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
10? Okay.
Only a 10.
You have heard stories of the Warhound, and it's mainly just been kind of like one of those like myths. It's one of those before Mojus arrives in battle, a Warhound is seen first.
Wait, that's not like what we fought when we first came here, is it?
It is not. The Warhound
Okay.
is a being of death and destruction that is a omen for the coming of slaughter. Or at least what the texts say.
Bad juju.
I'll ask him. Are you sure that's what it is?
That's at least what one of the scouts said. I am going to go and speak with him now.
Okay.
I want to raise my eyebrows at Arthos silently, as in a should we tell him type of gesture.
I feel like it's important now to bring it up.
He kind of looks at you like, bring what up?
So who wants to tell him about my dream?
Well, it's
No
your
I
one-
think
dream.
you should. It's your dream.
Oh, that's right. I explained the dream.
Okay. You see, Taranika kind of looks forward to you. Have any idea what it means?
It probably means that we're going to be attacked after the games.
It also means we have a chance to prepare.
Right. Okay. Tell me, please, as soon as you know something, please let us know. He looks to Quinty Naked, kind of bows, and you see he goes ahead and heads off. Not spending too much more time. Anything else? As you guys are at the breakfast table, finishing up the morning. At least this little first hour, I would say.
I want to ask Queen Taranika. Have an idea to give you and Leopold at least a little bit of assistance should something go sideways. I do need some materials. If it's possible to acquire 50 gold worth of powdered silver, and for 24 hours, I could give the two of you some measure of assistance. Certain things.
Alright. And what is it that you need?
50 gold worth of powdered silver.
Alright, I will make sure that you have that, ready, then. Is there anything else that you need?
I will need an hour of time, either this evening or tomorrow morning, from both you and Leopold.
Right, well, alright, I'll get it done. I will at least maybe try and save some time for this afternoon. It should be here by this afternoon at least. Some hours after today's event. I will let you know when it arrives.
Thank you.
Alright.
Quick question. The Queen Mother, she knows how to activate the golem out front, right?
Yes, Queen Saimede, former Queen Saimede, does know how to activate the Colossus.
But doesn't it need both Queen and King to activate?
It's one of those. Yeah, it's
That's one or the other.
it's one or the other.
Oh, okay.
With this quick thought, I'm going to look over to you, Arthos. The being that you saw that told you that things are going to be safe until after the games, did it look anything like the golem out front?
Considering that it was grabbing me by the throat and lifting and not just like crushing me to death, I had to assume it was the king himself or something like that.
No, it's more of it's just more of like kind of like a blank slate figure. Like you could definitely tell it is male, but it's a like non-discriminate.
So I couldn't tell if it was like a specific person or
No.
not even the statue itself that stands.
Yeah, it literally looked like an earthy lava elemental just lifting you up, is what it looked like. But you could definitely tell it had like masculine features to it.
That's what I was
I'd
kind of
say-
wondering. It was something
yeah.
like, was it more elemental, golem-ish?
The figure in the dream, the Colossus itself that is outside, it looks. It's actually made out of bronze.
I would have to assume that it was probably the king who was threatening me, essentially. Like, somehow they sent a prophetic message through me because of my psychic connections.
Oh yeah, probably. And also, you're the one who follows destiny.
Yeah. Don't know why they would give him a warning, though, but I guess Maybe that he wants the challenge.
If
Unless
he's the
anyone
one
else has
who's, if he's really truly the one in charge, what is it that he wants?
Death, destruction, chaos. All good options.
I
Slaughter?
I can't fully see him wanting to destroy everything that he created.
Well, he's probably not in control of himself. We did figure out that this was a plot by the more evil gods to essentially release Xenagos.
I must want to know more about, because there seems to be a lot of circular theory, you could say, from the last time Xenagos came around to what's happening now.
Maybe they're trying to invoke as much chaos as possible. Weaken our forces so that they can get the upper hand or something like that.
That would make sense. Smart move, actually.
So that they can gather up all the pieces while we're distracted or something like that. Which we have 2 of them. Or didn't we hand that off to someone else?
Yeah, I thought we did.
I think we handed off one, but then we decided that was a bad idea.
Someone
Yep.
has them in a modified like Amber Vault spell thing. Oh, I think we have it. It's just inside like an Amber Vault thing.
Are you talking about one of the shards? Is that what you're discussing?
That's what we were discussing. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot who it was, but I believe you guys do have. It's basically on a smaller scale. They made it to where you could hold the shard without being affected by its influence. They say.
Yeah, it's psychic disturbances. Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot who it was, but yes, you guys do have. You guys have one shard.
I don't think I have it.
No. One of you
Oh,
does.
I'm holding on to it. I think.
Yeah, one of you does. I just can't remember who.
I don't recall
I
that.
think-
man.
I think I took it.
I think you
It's
Yeah,
in
that
did.
my
would make
satchel
sense.
Okay.
because I'm the one that can't have his mind read and stuff like that.
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to that ring that we stole off of that guy.
Yeah. Still his rank.
So I think we need to start prepping for that attack after at least. Well, I know Fezzik can't technically prepare. He's got a game to win.
What time is the capture the flag?
Capture the flag
What
is
time of
in
day?
3 hours. It is at noon.
Okay.
They do it in the middle of the day.
Okay. I would like to go up to Fezzik. Fezzik, is there anything we can do for you?
To help me win?
It's to help you prepare. Shoulder massage, a glass of water, calm the nerves.
No thanks.
All right. Didn't want to ignore you.
All right.
If are we done with our breakfast discussions, or do we have more that we want to figure out?
As far as breakfast goes, that's pretty much up to you guys. If not, then I would just say you guys have 3 hours until the next event starts. So then you guys can decide what you guys want to do with that 3 hours.
here's another clarification question.
Okay.
So, we got 300 gold each from Orthos's family, correct?
Yes. As
We have that in hand?
you guys have that in hand,
Okay.
Arthur's sister was nice enough to go ahead and leave that for you. It's kind of
She is amazing.
as a sign-on bonus.
Nice.
Yep.
I would
you
like...
you do have 300 gold. Each of you have.
In the 3 hours, I want to see if I can, like, go to some of the markets and gem dealers and see if I can find either 100 or 200 gold worth of diamond dust.
Okay. I assume this is for a spell.
Yes, this is for greater restoration.
Okay. I would say those are actually probably not too hard to find. Especially, with Akros being built on top of a mountain. That's probably easy to get, at least that worth. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you waste too much time. That's pretty easy to find here.
Okay, so 200 gold worth?
Yeah.
Cool. I will make a note of that so I can cast that twice.
Yep.
Worth it.
Okay.
I would also, just because I want to do something flavorful, I want to try and find 2 owl feathers and some black dye.
Okay. Go ahead and make me. Let's do a perception or investigation.
Perception or perception, because that's +3.
Yeah, I'll just do either or.
13.
13. I would say it takes you a little bit, but eventually you do find it. Go ahead and mark off. I would say for probably like 5 silver.
Okay. Cool. More symbolic than anything, but you know what?
Yeah.
Symbolism, why not?
Yeah. Symbolism.
We're just gonna go for it.
Beautiful. Love it. Okay.
I also want to keep a very close ear to the ground with Damocles or whoever I need to know when Anax is moving. As I have a spell I want to do for Taranika and Leopold, but it only lasts 24 hours, so I need to time it right.
Okay. Damocles is basically going to check on the front where the Warhound was seen. He's going to do his round, and if anything comes up of it, he will leave one of you a report of what he learns.
Cool. I will check in with that after event.
Okay?
That's it.
Fezzik, is there anything you want to do with this 3 hours before the event?
Not too much. I'll just try not to strain myself too much.
Okay. I will say, probably just getting ready and probably eventually working your way over there. You do eventually meet up with your hoplite compatriots that are going to be competing with you. And they kind of just approach you. One of them comes forward. Right, so we've sort of decided we're gonna go with whatever you decide. This is our first time competing. We want to make a good impression, and you've at least won 3 events, 4. So basically, what we're saying is, you got a plan?
Well, even if I did, it would go wrong.
Words of encouragement?
What I'm saying is we're gonna have to adapt.
All right. Okay. Great. Well, we'll follow whatever decision you decide. You see, kind of standing over, kind of in the corner, kind of like by himself. It's the first time you've actually seen him without his helmet, walking around, in Akros. Faveron, the Minotaur Paladin of Erois that you guys, journeyed with, at the very beginning when he was hiding behind the mask. Also, King Antigonus' son, the Minotaur King. You see, he kind of wants to see, kind of like, see if there's an empty space in the conversation. You see, he finds one, kind of comes over. Fezzik, I didn't want to bother you while you were preparing, but can I have a moment of your time?
Sure.
You see, kind of put it over to the side. I spoke with Erois. He apologizes for not being able to reach out to you. Whatever's going on in Winter's Heart. Things are getting weird. I learned quite a bit about your friends from Imbrictus. You might want to sit down.
Okay.
You see, he kind of kneels to you. At least from what I've been able to gather. Many years ago, giants used to walk Theros. Much more out in the open than what they currently are now. Apparently when the war between the gods and Xenagos and the Archons and everything, sometimes, unfortunately, our Lord Erois is not as perfect as we would like to think. We have learned that that those that come from Imbrictus, they are the spawn of the giants that once walked Theros. A free polis. I have come into some contact of some information where their leader, there's no easy way to say this. There are no temples there in Imbrictus anymore of the gods of Theros. There's only one that they recently built. And it's not of Erois. It's not of any of the gods of Theros. At least the ones that are currently represented. The one that they have now is the Xenagos. I don't know if your friend is one of them or not. I just wanted you to know who your opponent might be.
Thank you for telling me.
If I thought you would accept it, I would give you some sort of boon or blessing, but this is a fight you're going to have to win on your own. But just know that I, Arois, and Kilamene are both wishing you luck.
Thank you.
And he is going to go ahead and head off. You see, he kind of goes ahead and puts his mask back on, puts his cloak back up, and heads off into the crowd. So, Arthos, anything for you for this 3 hours of before the events?
That's a good question. I think I'm just prepping right now for what's going to happen afterwards.
Beautiful. Okay. Cantor, anything for you for this 3 hours?
Probably not. I'm just going to be constantly just mulling over everything from like city defenses to communication chain and keeping my eyes and ears open, trying to make sure the population isn't like totally spazzing out.
Okay. Thea, as you are getting prepared, Damocles comes up to you.
Boy.
Your friend Thraxus is dead.
Pause. Who is that?
Thraxus is dead. The red dragon that you guys had protecting up here.
What?
What the?
Holy crap.
What
Can
the
I use our one
hell?
F-bomb?
I will allow an extra F-bomb for that.
This would be acceptable point to include that. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a very acceptable.
Well then.
Which is probably about Thea's reaction. It's like, oh God, thank you. It's terrible, but good to know.
The Warhound. Thraxus encountered it during the battle. Fortunately, for Thraxus, it wasn't a fair fight. There is at least 300 Minotaurs behind that hound. I will do what I
was he
can.
killed?
Say that again?
Where was he killed?
His body, right here at One Eye Pass.
Okay, so that is more than a day from Akros.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they're like up in the mountains and everything
Yeah,
too.
but that's
Yeah.
but that is at least the area that you told him to like kind of like scan this.
Yeah.
He wanted to provide you with that update.
And it's appreciated. Can I ask him if there's any update on whether what's his name? Anax has moved?
There's no
He
been
knows.
updates on Anax's movements. He is still, quote unquote, from the scout. It looks as though he is patiently waiting.
How many days would it be the Minotaurs to get to Akros?
If they go through the One-Eyed Pass successfully, it'd be possibly 2 days.
Okay.
Maybe 3, depending on if they have any trouble with the Cyclops that are natural predators that align the One-Eyed Pass. Chimeras, manticores, kind of depends.
I think there's going to be a lot of dead Cyclopses up that way. Okay. I will thank Damocles for his information.
Okay. He is gonna go right now. You see, as immediately as he does, you see he looks at 3 other like higher ranked like captains. He starts shouting like, "You find your best men. Follow me."
I am going to find probably not Fezzik right this second, but I want to find Cantor, I want to find Arthos if I have time and if I can, and tell them this.
Arthos is currently probably in the crowd, but Cantor is right behind the little curtain.
Yeah, I'm like
so
right behind the
we're-
curtain. Yeah, I'm like right
So we're
there.
already in position?
Yeah, at this point,
Okay.
probably.
Okay, I'm not going to worry about finding Arthos. I will tell Arthos and Fezzik later. I assume Cantor heard this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quiet.
So
Cantor,
if
if you
you're
could see it,
already-
I'd be giving you a half-panicked look right now.
Yeah. Good thing I'm blind. I don't see the panic in your face.
You were gonna say.
But I can smell
try
it.
to hide it.
I
Can
can
make a
smell it.
deception check and try to hide that from Taranika?
What?
Can I make a deception check to hide this from Taranika?
Sure.
Ay. 15, that's not bad.
15.
Get together, Thea.
She definitely.
15.
She can definitely tell you're worried about something, but you see, she's like. She kind of just grabs your hand. Whatever's going on, we will handle it, Thea. Don't worry. Everything will be okay.
Yes. We will do our level best to do so.
Fezzik, you wanted to say something?
Yeah. So I was going to wait until we were at the stadium to do this, but since we're already there, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll take out my book of sending,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll tell Thea that.
I'm just getting all the good news today.
Yeah.
Go for it. Hit me.
About Imbrictus's only temple being to Xenagos.
And your source being Faberon, which you've met him too, Thea, I believe. I believe you've all met him at least twice.
Okay. Well, I'll respond with, good to know. We shall talk more about this afterward. Be careful, for life is more important than winning. I'll leave it at that.
All right. We now come. Oh, is there?
I
else?
will.
Yeah.
I will quietly share that message with Cantor since he's right there,
Okay.
so he knows.
Yeah. Yeah. Cantor was like, oh.
If Cantor had any hair, it'd be falling out. Well, it'd probably be gray and falling out right now. Thank goodness he's bald.
I would just watch it going gray.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's
I'm
blind,
just
so you
gonna
don't
look
get
at
to
the
see the
news.
tears in his eyes going like, we're all gonna die.
We're screwed.
All I can think of is like Ralphie. I'm in trouble.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. Are there any other
Oh,
guards?
boy.
Is there any other guards that are nearby me?
There's at least 2 others that are like kind of watching. So you're kind of like right behind the curve, like right behind where Queen Tyrannika's
Okay.
seat. Then you got like one on the left and one on the right. It's like they're at least like social distance thing from you, but they're within like arm's reach. If for any other assistance that just in case it's more than what you can handle, you have a little extra backup.
How long until the games start?
15 minutes.
Well, shit.
It is coming down to the wire.
All right. I'm going to look through the curtain to you, and I'm going to just kind of like, I don't know, would that be performance if I just want to kind of like silently word something to her?
Like, are you trying to use your mouth or are you using sign language? Tell me how you're doing it, and I'll just have to check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm trying to be as quiet as possible because I don't want to scare everybody else that's in that press box. But I want Thea to at least hopefully see my stealth.
Yeah, stealth.
Really?
Yeah. Because you're like.
Before you do that,
Okay.
I would have left Taranika for a second to walk over to you to tell you the message.
To tell me
that
this.
Fezzik,
Yes,
Okay.
I would have gone over to tell
That's
you
true.
what Fezzik told me.
That's true.
Okay, so
We
then.
would be together for a very
Then
short
in
period
that
of
case, I
time.
don't have to be super secret.
You don't. Yeah, then in that case, you wouldn't have needed to roll that stealth check. So that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What I'm going to do then, I'm thinking one of my concerns that we were never able to fully resolve, I don't think. Didn't we send some people down into the tunnels to map and ideally block some of the unknown tunnels leading into the city?
Damocles
I thought we
do that?
started working on that, but everything now is being spread out to defend the spots around Akros at the current moment. He did start on it, but with everything going on now, it's probably not been worked on.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you, Thea, there's something that's still really bothering me amongst all of this that I need to take care of. And I'm gonna tell you about those tunnels. Especially if we're starting to become surrounded. Which means they're gonna try to exploit every possible nook and cranny. I need to find a means of disabling those tunnels. I'm gonna go and take care of that right now.
Go. I have Queen Taranika. Nothing will happen to her. Go.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the two guards near me, and I'm like if any of them are dead and you are still standing, you won't be by the time I come back to you. That's all I'm gonna say to the two guards. And I'm going to hurry off to the Temple of Heliod. That's the only place I can think where I can possibly get some help that's not busy guarding the city.
Yeah. The guards reply very simply, we will die before they let anything happen to her.
Do I see this exchange?
You probably hear it.
Well, no. Basically, they'll say they will die before they let anything happen to Queen Taranika. Like, they will fight tooth and nail till death and beyond if it's possible to keep her safe.
What I'm saying is, I want to make an insight check if I am aware that conversation. happens.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's
because I'm paranoid as hell.
Yeah,
right
sure.
now.
If you want to make an insight check to make one, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Oh yeah. And I'm also going to mention to them. I'm going to mention to both of them also that Tika's in charge.
Okay. Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah, you're
8.
in charge. Thea's in charge.
What did you roll for insight?
8.
8?
Yep.
They seem pretty genuine, but I mean, your mind's focused on other things. It's kind of hard to kind of focus at the moment and read.
Yeah.
Would that be? I'm trying to think. Is that like a persuasion or performance that I'm doing on all this stuff, or?
What? As far as what?
Or am I like pissing myself as I'm saying this, or?
No. I would say the point. I would say the point comes across.
Okay. Okay. I don't have to do any rolls or anything for it.
Yeah, no.
Ah, you're a benevolent DM, I tell you.
Yeah, I am. I'm very nice. Anyway,
You're nice. You are a nice
You
DM.
are.
even though
You're my favorite DM.
even though I just killed a ancient red dragon that was keeping you guys safe.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that was my other question. Was he ancient? Ah,
He was an ancient red dragon.
So he's a little old. That's all. He probably missed his leg day or wing day or something like that. You know.
No.
this is fine.
Now,
Fine.
Damocles did say it was not a fair fight because not only was there the Warhound, but also the 300 Minotaurs behind him.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't necessarily
Still.
a one-on-one fight.
Still.
It wasn't a big kaiju fight.
an
It was
army.
yeah. Anyway, instead of the 300 Spartans attacking you guys, the 300 Minotaurs attacking you guys. It's just the only difference.
Yeah.
Instead of Leonidas, it's a big red dragon that dies.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So yeah, I'm gonna
we're going to the
go.
Temple of Heliod? Okay.
I'm gonna go to Heliod. I'm gonna grab the clerics there. I'm gonna I don't care what we're doing right now. We need to do something to secure the city, and I have a job for us. And because if I'm correct, what is his name? The general. I always call him general. I
Yeah.
can never remember the names.
Damocles. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, Theomocles. Yeah, Theomocles. He pointed out where all the known access points are into the city, like through the underground tunnels and stuff.
Yes.
I need their assistance. However we're going to do it, it's up to us to basically ensure those entryways are secured. I was going to point to them. Probably the ones to focus on primarily are the ones that were around the the main keep and everything like that, and that in the temple that's up there. Focus on I think there was one or two access points there he mentioned, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
Focus on those first, and I have somewhere else I need to stop off at.
Okay.
And that's where I'm going to then go over to what's that other temple that has bones in them? What is that one?
Talk about the one at Theros, where Boris and Bones. is
Yeah,
at?
Boris and Bones. Yeah, Boris and Bones.
Yes, I did that on purpose.
Yep. I want to also tell them and try to enlist their help for doing more of the same.
Boris.
And also to see how things are going with that whole final cleanup of that mess that was underneath.
It took a lot of work, but Boris was able to take care of it. A lot of hours, a lot of coins, but everything's taken care of. And he's definitely more than willing to help.
I figure it's he just probably finished that, and he's getting ready to slouch into a chair, and I'm gonna don't get too comfy.
And then you see he kind of just makes a frown and just you see Bones comes by and brings him a coffee, and he just dumps it on him. And picks him up and just pushes him out the door let's go.
Yeah, because Bones. I'm trying to think. Bones can't really leave the grounds, can he?
No, he is bound to the grounds technically.
Okay. Yeah, I thought so. Does he have any? He doesn't have any connections to the other side, though, does he?
Who? Boris?
Since he's Bones.
No,
Since
Bones.
he's
As far as,
dead.
yeah, Bones currently at the moment is being controlled by a create undead spell.
But
so he is an undead servant being served.
he's an
he-
undead servant. But does he? How much does he recall from?
Absolutely nothing. He is a mindless.
Nothing.
He is
Mindless,
a mindless
okay.
servant. I will do anything that Boris tells me.
Gotcha. Okay.
And he has to he has to do the spell every day for so many years until I'm a permanent undead servant.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay.
That is Bones' extent of knowledge.
But he probably has memory of everything since he's been animated.
not. Oh, see,
He kind of has like short-term memory loss as well.
I don't know. I always like kind of think about that question. If you crash Creon it on the same corpse over and over, does it retain the memories? I don't know. I don't have that answer for you. I will.
It's like every day a new day.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like the undead version of 51st Dates.
Oh my god,
I
yes.
was literally just thinking that.
Yes, that's basically
Yeah.
what happens. Okay,
I just laid that one out there for everybody to ponder.
beautiful. Because I love me some Adam Sandler. So yeah,
So which one is Adam Sandler? I guess Boris would be Adam Sandler, right?
yeah. Unfortunately,
Oh, all right.
okay.
All right. Anywho, so yeah,
He has no ties whatsoever.
I was hoping there might be something, but that's okay.
Yeah, you tried.
Yeah, but basically try to enlist Boris. There's not really anybody else I can really think of that wouldn't necessarily be at the games. So yeah. Let's just go and shore these all up.
Okay.
And if I find any other guards that are like kind of like walking around and patrolling, I'm going to ask them to pass on to the general,
Yeah.
Diamocles, what we are doing, just so he
Update.
and the rest of the guards don't start freaking out. Like, what the hell are these priests doing?
They do
It's
kind of
like-
give you some good looks, but when you say Diamocles says we'll say it's okay, they're like, all right.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, but just please at least let him know. So I want him to hear about it before he sees about it first.
Yeah.
Type of a thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Hear it from one of us.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to stuff the holes of the Swiss cheese that is this city,
Okay.
as well as he's probably working on all the battlements and stuff like that.
All right.
All right, and then once all that stuff's done, I do have one other idea.
Okay.
What is the highest point in the city? As in height.
And of the actual city.
Yeah, of the entire city. I want to be able to see north, south, east, and west from this point, ideally. I'm assuming it's going to be up around like where the Citadel's at, where like the
The
Big
highest,
castle.
highest point is the balcony of Queen Siamete and Anex's former bedroom. That is the highest point.
Is that where she's currently staying now?
No,
That she's back?
No, she is staying underneath the temple, between that little so. Underneath the temple is that interstellar gate that leads all the way back to Winter's Heart, but through it she can come back through.
Okay.
And get back to the temple if she needs. The temple
Is-
here in Akros.
Is anybody using that room?
Currently, at the moment, no one is using that room except Taranika.
Oh, Queen Ternika's using it.
Yeah, she is. She's been staying in that room.
That's been her room. Okay.
Yes.
Well, okay. Well, in lieu of war, she is not going to be the beacon of the city, literally. She can figuratively be a beacon and sway the troops, but she's not going to be standing up on the top tippy point of the city. That's where I'm going to put my buddies from Heliod. They're going to be up there, and so once we get done locking down all the tunnels and all the access points through hell or high water, however we have to do it. If we have to cave these suckers in, we will.
Okay.
I don't care. I want to make them all impassable, and then I want to get those people from Heliod up on top of that in that room to basically they're the watchtower. They are the watchtower. They will have probably just as good, if not better, view strategically all around. And I want to assign Bubo to be with them for the first sign of something. He is going to come flying out of there and let everybody know.
Okay.
Didn't we send Bubo up to Thanax?
I'm assuming he's back now since
He has not. He has not arrived.
because he went up to the dragon, right?
He did. He has not returned.
No, he did.
Uh-oh.
He came back because that's how we know that the dragon was
Oh,
going
yeah.
to be
Yeah.
patrolling there.
Yeah, that's right. Never mind. He
Oh.
did.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then because I thought he was still alive. I'm like, did I
Yeah.
send him back?
Yeah,
Oh
no.
shit, he's gone.
No, I'm sitting. No, I'm
No,
sitting,
he was
no,
a good little bird.
No, I'm sitting here thinking from the Darker Isles when you guys found him in the freaking harpy tree.
Yeah.
No, no, he's
In the
back.
harpy tree in pieces.
Yeah.
I remember you offered
yeah.
him to Thanax in return for something. But that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, Phoenix was wanted. Yeah, we. Well, I guess we're out of that debt. Who knows? He might have a will for us that we have to go and, like, I don't know, save whatever contraption he was trying to create up there. Anywho, yeah, I want Bubo to be the messenger. So after we get done closing off, like I said, all the holes of the tunnels, so nobody can sneak in through any weird back door like that. I want those guys to be up at the tower, up at that top point, the bedroom, and Bubo's going to be there, and they are to basically send any and all things that they could possibly see.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think if I should ask them to do like a sunbolt or something like that to, kind of like to let the rest of the military know too.
Okay.
That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. And then my last thing is I'm gonna do is probably ask for Boris if he can basically stick like glue next to Taramika. I'm just thinking having another protector, cleric, healer person. Nothing against you, Tika. Nothing against Thea.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking if we actually have hell coming down upon us, I want to have as many priests around as possible.
And not a bad idea. Also got a message to Meg lined up after this event.
So that's what I'm going to basically do.
Okay.
And if I'm still, and if the games are still going on, by the time I complete this, I'm going to probably then seek out, what is his name? Theopolis, and kind of give him the heads up of everything that's happening right now, and say, where do you need me?
Okay.
That's basically all that I'm doing for the time being.
Okay. Everybody
So
else.
now you can go with everybody else.
Yeah, everybody else. Yeah. I'm glad I know that because that way I can picture in my mind what's happening while the games are going on. So that's actually really helpful. Thank you. Fezzik, as you,
I was just about to say, I took a look at the stat block for the growing hoplites, and
Yeah.
they're better than I thought they would be.
I told you I was gonna make it, worth your while. It's a little bit better than what I gave you in O'Donnell's. So
Yeah, a little.
yeah, yeah.
I'll tell them that the strategy is to just keep the enemy away. We don't need to attack them. The goal isn't to kill them, it's to keep them away.
Okay. And as far as away, you're talking about away from the flag itself, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right.
That bridge is a.
I'll
If
let
I
you.
remember correctly, it's like the water there, and that bridge
I can
is
go
a nice-
ahead and pull that back up for you,
Yeah.
so you can go ahead and get a background of what the. Are you able to see it? Or is
It's
it?
all black.
Okay.
Fog war.
Fog of War. Okay, thank you. That's right. Okay. Here we go. Turn that off.
Yeah. That bridge is a nice choke point. And how many of them are there? 3?
You have 4 hoplites.
4.
I don't think I made. No, I didn't. So you will still get the militant hoplites. So I'll let you. However you want to position them.
Yeah.
I might. Let me see. Be able to give you temporary control of at least the token. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I can move them around.
Good shit. Okay.
So I'm thinking probably 2 of them, just 2 of them can block the bridge.
Yeah. So you initially start off back here at the.
Yeah.
But that's at least the plan for you.
Yeah, 2 of them can block the bridge. The other 2 and myself can go and for the attack.
Beautiful. Okay. Give me a second. I'm just gonna use I forgot to make some for the other people from Brictus, but I will mark Aegeus is going to have a special, that little heart, that is Aegeus.
All right.
That way you know. And as you kind of anything else for any other prep or any clarifications on what the actual goal of capture the flag is. Very simple. It's just like in real life. The goal is to picture that each of these tokens, these disc tokens, are sitting on a pedestal. The idea is to go to the other side, grab the other team's flag, it's a disc, and take it back to your side. Whoever is able to do that first is the winner. Capture the flag, they say, is a real-life battleground. This is the game where it's not happened in the history of the Iroan Games. No one has not died from this event. It can get that rough. It gets that serious.
I feel like I know I've asked this before, but I forgot. These discs, are they throwable?
Yes. Yeah, you can do it literally like a game of frisbee with your friends.
Okay. Now I'm thinking, just moving here to kind of think.
Yeah, that's okay.
I could put like 3 of them here.
Yeah, I'll give you just a little bit of time to kind of. We'll say this is like the pre-huddle while Daphne is warming the crowd up, getting them excited for the match.
You can have 3 of them here. Maybe like this or something. So that way when we get the flag on this side, we can just have one of them pull off from the group. We can throw it over the gap and they can just run back.
Okay. Are you Any other planning that you want to do?
I control their actions in combat, right?
Yeah, you control their actions. They work as a mob, so you roll their initiative and you just tell me which one goes first and everything like that. So just
Okay.
roll. So just roll initiative for them one time. Okay. As Daphne's warming up the crowd and everything, she kind of looks over to you, Fezzik. Did you come up with a name or anything? You want me to go off the fly? Suggestions? Kind of like whispers this to you.
I think Heart of Akros fits.
Okay. This year's event, we have the Heart of Akros versus the Bastards of Imbrictus. Now, this is the point where it is just tradition that a representative from each team walks to the center. Kind of like representing like a real battlefield, how the captains would walk, say final words like, this is your chance for peace, blah, blah, blah. This is kind of like simulating, this is like a mock battle. So Aegeus kind of steps forward. Friend Fezzik, you have done well in these games. I must say, your city, it has treated me and my friends very well. I appreciate the hospitality. Just know, from here on out, they do not have any intentions of holding back. But we will not leave you in state where you cannot, what is it as you say, multiply? He kind of just looks at you, in giant. He speaks glory to Imbrictus. And then he kind of just looks at you, waiting your response.
I really hope that you don't hold back. You don't have to. We'll still win.
Roll me a d20, please.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and add me your strength modifier.
Add strength modifier to that.
Yeah.
My strength modifier is a +5.
+5. Go ahead. So 16. All
Yep.
right. I'll keep that in mind. All right. As you do so, I think that is the perfect place for us to take a quick break. Mainly because it's right at that time, and I just lost a die, so I gotta go look for it. Maybe 2-3 minutes, stretch your legs. I'm going to put a glass up so my cat doesn't knock it over while I'm not paying attention. And then we'll be back. So that's what is. Give me a sec. I'll go ahead and stop recording. And then I'm going to hit our play button on our. I chose this song in particular just for this encounter, I guess you could call it.
Nice.
All right. Fezzik, go ahead and roll me some initiative.
Okay.
Alright. So I'm gonna have to... okay.
I didn't realize I had a sheet for the hoplites.
Okay, let's see. Oh, let's see what... I gotta look at his stat sheet. Okay.
Can I just edit this hoplite sheet freely?
You should be able to.
Okay.
If
I mean, I
it-
can. I was just asking if it was okay with you. I didn't know if you were using
it's. I mainly use the sheets just on Roll20 for the tokens, and that's it. I have the set sheets on a different place. That way, it kind of makes it easier. So that way, no metagaming, you guys don't accidentally look at a sheet. So that's the way I look at it. So yeah, if you need to do whatever to that sheet, you're more than welcome to.
Just gonna put their stuff in.
All right, go for it.
Well, they actually got a pretty decent wisdom.
Oh, you'd be surprised. I mean, shit, they're freaking experienced soldiers, at least for the most part. So. Alright, let's see. Okay. He's got a name. Wow, okay. Interesting. I know it says the flag, but that's what I'm going to use as the his hoplites for their initiative.
Okay. I don't see their names in the turn order.
Do you not?
Nope.
All right, give me a second here. It's weird. Okay. What do you currently see now? Or does it still not show?
I see the 18 and the 16, but I don't see the names. I don't need to see the names. It's fine.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to double check and make sure. So you're at least able to see the 18 and the 16? And can you see the tokens?
On the map, yes.
And I meant on the turn order, like right next, over to the left. It should at least show a token. If it doesn't,
Yeah.
Okay, it does. Okay, cool. The Goliath one, that is a Geus. The disc, that is his. Those are his friends. Because
Okay.
I didn't make a separate token for them because lazy DM. Recycle, everybody. Okay. What did you get for your initiative?
Haven't rolled yet because I've been just putting
Oh, yeah, that's right.
stuff in.
That's my bad. I gotta hit repeat on that song too. I gotta play it, then I gotta hit repeat. I'll show you. There we go. Alright, cool.
Okay. We start back here or do we stay there?
You start, you gotta start back there. That's my bad.
Okay.
Yeah, straight back there. There you go.
Dang.
Really? Okay.
Wow.
Was that for the hoplites?
Yeah.
Hell yes. That's hilarious.
That's amazing.
I guess that pep talk that you gave them had some effect.
This is gonna be a thing of beauty.
Oh my god, okay. Oh, right. Oh, for some reason they're on there twice for me. I don't know why. That's weird. Okay, there we go. All right. It is the hoplites up first.
Yep. All right.
With followed by you.
Just putting each one's individual hit points in.
Yeah, no worries. Take your time.
Yeah, if you click on them, you can see in the red circle is where I'm putting it.
Okay. Yep, I see him.
Okay. So the two beside me are gonna use their action to dash. Get up there.
Okay.
Oh, one more question. How many spears do they have? Because, like, if they throw their spear, do they have a spare, or is it just one?
Let me take a look at the hoplites. Hoplites. They only have one spear.
Okay. These two will dash as well, then.
Okay.
And just form a line there.
Okay. That's where all four of them are gonna go?
Yep.
Alright. Anything else for them?
Nope, they don't have a bonus action or anything.
Alrighty. Fezzik.
Let's see. What determines how far you can jump again? Is it feet equal to your strength score?
Yes, it should be.
Okay. Dang, I can jump 21 feet.
Yeah. That sounds right.
See how far.
But does it though?
I can almost jump that gap. Think. Been a while since I've played Fezzik. I'm looking through some stuff. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I know. It's been a little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna use my action. Well, let me make sure I didn't move too far. Yeah, I've got 40 feet of movement, so I didn't move too far. I'm gonna use my action to cast Crusader's Mantle.
Beautiful. Okay.
And I'll go ahead and use the belt.
You go to Bigify.
Yep.
You should be that big. Wait, no. There we go.
And I'll stay there.
Okay. Anything else for you?
Nope.
All right. As soon as you bigify, you see the farthest Goliath. He looks up to you. Oh, look at this little one. He thinks he's the only one. And you watch as he begins to run. It's almost two of them side by side. You watch as this one is gonna go ahead and pick up this pillar, and he's just gonna toss it at you.
Okay.
So that's gonna be his attack. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, that's gonna be. Let's see. 16 points of bludgeoning damage. Are you raging?
No.
Okay, so 16 points. As it just clocks you. Go ahead and make me a concentration check for Crusader's Mantle.
Oh, yeah, that is concentration, isn't
It
it?
is.
Dang.
DC's 10. 16? Yeah, it's good.
Well, it would be a 10 because I forgot to take off advantage.
10 should still pass.
Yeah. Meter beat, right?
Yeah, it's meter beat. Yeah, well, no, what it is so since the damage was 16, it's half, 8, or 10, which is higher. So yeah, yep, 10 meets it. So
Okay.
you hold on to it. This one is gonna go ahead. He is just gonna take a javelin that he has, and he's gonna toss it at you. That is only a 17 to hit.
That still hits me.
Okay. That is gonna be 10 points of piercing damage. And on
Okay.
impact, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Another one, huh?
14. Okay. Until the end of your next turn, you are poisoned.
Ooh.
As a splash of like poisonous like gas kind of like impacts and just enters your nostrils.
Okay. Do I need to do another save for concentration?
You do. This one's gonna be for concentration. 16. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. You still hold on. Okay. The two that are right here, you see one's gonna go ahead and bigify and run forward. One looks like it's gonna pull out. Gonna get right there. And he's just gonna. Looks like he's got a hammer. He's gonna pull it out, and he's gonna like just get ready to run forward. But that's his movement. This one's gonna pull out a crossbow and take a shot over at this guy right here. So this is on the hop. This is on the hoplite to the far right. That is a 19.
That hits.
Okay. That is only 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay, not too bad.
Oh, that's right. He does get 2 shots. Okay. Second shot is only a 14 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. Bounces off the armor. Aegeus' turn. Aegeus is going to go ahead. You watch as he's just going to go ahead. Looks like he takes this, what looks to be a spear in his hand. And he looks like he like positions himself almost kind of like aiming, and he just tosses it. And so he's going to make a strength check. Yeah, that's fine. It's advantage. Yeah, okay. You watch as the spear hits this wall back here. It kind of just beds into the wall. You're not entirely sure why he did that.
Where?
He puts a spear right above this wall right here.
If you're pinging, I don't see it.
It's right there, right above the flag.
Ah.
Like maybe like I would say like 10 feet high. Like yeah,
Okay.
like 10 feet above it. Then as a bonus action, you watch as he's gonna like just go ahead and you hear him shout in giant, and he appears right where the spear's at.
Of course.
And he's just gonna drop down. And it is an action for him, his second action, to hold on to interact with the flag. It is the Hoplite's turn. With you on deck.
Yep. I'm gonna tell them to charge.
Okay.
So I guess we'll do it one at a time, or should I move them all and then attack?
That all depends on you. Are you wanting them all to attack the same target?
Yeah, they're all just gonna attack this guy.
Okay. Then we can go. Then I'll say you can go ahead and move them and make those attacks just one after another.
Okay.
And they make 3 melee attacks.
Each. Yep.
Yep. Okay, go for it.
Too bad they're not within 30 feet of me anymore, but...
Yep, I know. It's alright.
Oh, 2 of them... Wait. They all are.
Yeah, they should be.
Actually.
Yeah, so they still get, they're still within range.
Wow. Okay.
Alright.
Just adding the radiant damage into their attack.
No worries.
Roll it separately every time.
Yeah, I totally understand that.
Alright, so we'll go from top to bottom.
Okay. 14 does not hit. 22 hits.
Do you want me to say the damage, or...?
Yes, please.
5 piercing and 3 radiant. So 8 total.
Okay.
You want me to just give you the total every time?
Yeah.
Okay. And... Can I... Here we go. That's better. Now you know that it's them attacking.
Yep. Alright, beautiful. Okay, beautiful.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
11 more damage.
Beautiful.
Alright, now the next guy.
13 does not hit.
Yeah.
9 does
doesn't
not hit.
8
doesn't hit.
All right, third guy.
14 does not hit. 22 hits.
There we go.
12 radiant? No,
Yep.
no, I had 12 altogether.
12. Yeah, 12 total.
Okay.
And I have one more guy, right?
Should, yes. 11 misses, 20 hits, 14 misses.
Okay. 10.
He is still up.
Wow.
You see, just like, they are, the ones that hit, like, find, like, vital points. And you see, he's still standing. And he's, like, not smiling as each stab hits. And the smile grows with each stab. Is that it for them?
Yep.
Alright, it is your turn.
So he's like behind the flag, huh?
He currently has the flag in his hands. He just has not moved from the pedestal. It was his entire turn to reach there.
Okay, I can move here with my movement.
Yep.
Let me see, what do I want to do here? What would it be for me to try and get the flag from him?
I would say it would be an opposed strength check.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try doing that.
Okay. And do you have advantage when you are using the belt?
Yep. Because
Okay.
if it's a strength check, then yeah.
Yep. It is. Go for it.
Strength or athletics?
I can make a case for athletics
Okay.
if that's any better for you.
It is.
Okay.
So 28.
21. Okay.
I rolled that as the crow and hoplite. Oops.
Ah. As long as the modifier is the same, I'm not gonna.
Yeah. Well, I did it under the name, but I'm on my
Yeah.
Fezzik sheet.
Yeah.
so-
Yeah. I get what you mean. Okay. He rolled a 21, so you're able to kind of like just yank the flag from him.
Okay. And that's my action.
That is your action to do that.
All right. I'll just drop it on the floor. Action
I was
third.
gonna say, I was gonna say just stab him with it.
Well, let's just stab him with the
You
flag.
pull it out, crunch it.
Nah. Action surge. Then I only have 2 attacks still. Feels weird the hoplites have more attacks than me.
Yeah. It is a little weird.
Okay. Remembering things. I have the damage, the extra damage from the belt, and the extra damage from Crusader's Mantle.
Yes.
Reckless attack.
Okay. Okay. Go for it. Yeah, that's a natural.
Oh
20.
no!
Okay. Go for it.
I put the damage of the extra damage in there already.
Okay. So how much is that total?
I'm doing the math. 68.
Oh, wow, that's a big hit. Okay. You see, just... He's still up. But he definitely took a big hit.
Next. That javelin he threw, that's still there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack that.
Okay. It is an object. So it technically crits.
Yep.
For pretty decent thinking. So
Actually, that first attack should have done 8 more damage.
8 more. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Alright. And the damage against the javelin? Or, I mean, the spear?
That one is actually 68.
Oh, on the spear?
On it, yep. Because it's an object, so it's an auto crit.
Yep, okay. You watch as your Shadow Spike connects with it. And you are going to take... $20 points of force damage. And you hear this almost repercussive sound from the from the spear as it knocks it back. You take 20 points of force damage. And it does not look like it took any damage.
Okay. I haven't used my bonus action yet. I'm gonna use that for Rose's Disciple.
Okay.
Creatures within 30 feet of me can't gain advantage on attack rolls against me for 1 minute or until I'm incapacitated.
Nice to know. Okay. Anything else for you?
Nope.
Beautiful. This guy, you watch as he's gonna go ahead and go this way. And takes a shot from the crossbow. You notice, for those that are in the audience that are watching this, Thea, Arthos, there's no crossbow bolt inside. A magical arcane bolt lights up and he shoots at Fezzik.
Oh, joy.
Okay, that is going to be a 15 to hit.
That misses, but while I'm thinking about it, I'll go ahead and make a concentration check from when I took damage from that
Yeah,
flash.
there'll be 10. You're good,
There we
yeah.
go.
Yeah, not 20. yeah, no worries. Okay, and he'll take a second shot. That's going to be a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. This is going to be... 11 points of force damage.
Okay.
From him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Another successful save.
Yep. Watch as this guy, he's just gonna go ahead and rush at this one, and he's gonna take his hammer, and he's gonna swing against that hoplite. Twice. Recklessly. That is gonna be a 16 to hit.
Miss.
That is a 18 to hit.
That hits. That's their AC.
Okay. That's gonna be. I rolled stupidly high. That's gonna be 20 points of bludgeoning with an additional. I rolled like shit for that. Only 6 points of force damage.
Dang, he's doing force damage.
Yep.
He's still up.
Yep. This one is gonna go ahead and get right here, and he's gonna do the same thing. Bring his hit.
So first, I want to say, when this one comes up, these two can make opportunity attacks against him.
They can.
Because of hold the line.
Yep.
And pretty sure that's too far away.
Yep.
So let me. Turn that. But with hold the line, they do get an extra
1d8.
1d8. Yep. It's a 8 to hit and then a 23 to hit.
23 will hit, and that's hitting the one. This guy or the one that moved.
This one.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much damage?
4 total.
4 total. Cool.
Not great.
Yeah.
Wait, no, sorry, 8 total.
8
4
total?
for me.
Okay.
8 total.
All right. Beautiful. Anything else for them? Or was that?
No, that was just
Okay.
their opportunity to
Okay.
attack me.
He's gonna make his attacks recklessly. That's gonna be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Here comes 12 points of bludgeoning with 8 points of force.
Ooh, still up, but barely.
Okay, and here is that is a 17 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. Then this guy's gonna make an attack. And he's just going to attack this guy.
Okay.
Recklessly. That's a natural 20.
Oh.
Okay. 10 points of bludgeoning. I rolled like shit. No, that's an 8, so I gotta that's a little more. Hold on. Let me recalculate that. Hold on. 15 points of bludgeoning damage. And here's the force damage. 26 points of force damage.
Oof. Still up, but barely.
That is their turns. Aegeus is gonna go ahead. Bigify. You watch as he enlarges. The spear in the wall enlarges on its own and appears in his hand. And he is going to go ahead and make 2 attacks at you.
Okay.
He would usually try to go reckless, but since you did Crusader's Mantle, it's a straight roll. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
16 points of piercing damage. And
I was raging.
yep. And that's gonna be 11 points of force damage.
Yeah. Ow.
I need concentration checks for you for Crusader's mental.
Right.
15's good enough. Fuck, he's gonna go ahead and action surge. You watch, this like, kind of like buckler that's on his arm. He's gonna go ahead and just do 2 shield bashes at you. Like, basically like, back in like, Gladiator days, they would take the buckler and like punch him in the face. That's basically what he's doing with this. Only one's gonna probably hit. The first one is definitely an 11. That's not gonna hit.
Nope.
The second one, however, is a 19 to hit.
That does hit.
For a nice whopping 4 points of bludgeoning damage and 1,000 points of embarrassment damage. So it's kind of more like,
Hey, Thea, you still got that diamond, right?
Yes.
all right. With that being said, it is the hoplites' turns. With you on deck.
Yeah. I'll just shout at them to keep fighting.
Okay.
And they're all gonna attack this guy again.
Okay.
And they all have advantage on their attacks too, don't they?
Oh, they should.
Because all of them attacked recklessly, so.
Yeah. They should all be at advantage.
$18?
18 hits.
9 damage.
9
Wait, no,
dam-
just 5. Just the 5.
Just the 5, okay.
Yeah.
5 damage.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
Another 5 damage.
Okay.
That's the first guy.
Okay.
And 17 to hit again.
Hits.
9 damage.
9 damage, okay. He's still up.
6 damage.
On that last one,
Yeah, I got a 21 to hit.
he goes down after that.
Okay.
So we'll put an X, but you told him to just try not to kill him, but take him out of the fight. Is what you told them to do?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I need to know. Anything else for them?
Oh yeah. So does he shrink now that he's down? Just curious.
Yeah. After he goes unconscious, yeah, he does shrink down. So I'll just move him out of the way for right now. He is currently off the board.
Right.
Or I could just be an actual DM and just do this. There you go.
We got one more attack. He's gonna do it against this guy.
Okay.
So wrong cheat. 23 to hit.
23 is going to hit.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. He's still up. Anything else?
Yep, the other two are gonna come up and attack that one.
Okay.
That's me again. Sorry. Wrong character sheet.
No worries. It happens. They know how I feel. Wow. Okay.
12.
12. Yeah, no.
20 to hit. There we go.
Yeah, 20 will hit.
9 damage.
Okay.
And then 21 to hit. 8 damage.
8 damage, okay.
And then our last guy. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
7 damage.
Beautiful.
17 to hit.
17 does hit.
6 damage.
Okay.
And a 17 to hit again
17 hits.
for 7 more damage.
He is still up, but he is looking just as bad as the other guy did. But he is looking pretty hurt.
Alright.
Anything else for them?
Nope.
Fezzik, your turn.
Bonus action, Rage. So I have to drop the concentration on Crusader's Mantle. But
Okay.
it's fine. Double check how much damage I get from Rage. +2.
It's more that resistance that's gonna be helpful than anything.
Yeah. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna use my action to attack him some more.
Okay.
So, reckless attack.
Okay.
Uh,
24 does hit.
It's
Okay.
a bad roll.
All right.
So 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay.
I hope this is a good roll.
Okay. He's still up.
Okay, 19 to hit.
19 does hit. Roll damage.
17 damage.
17 damage.
You can really tell the difference when I crit, huh?
Yeah. You watch as he goes down, almost to one knee. You see his eyes almost kind of like go like he's about to like go unconscious. Then you watch his body kind of just hang up. He looks up at you. No pupils as he stands back up.
Okay.
Bro.
He's like, really?
That's nothing else for me. That's my action and bonus action, and I don't want to take an opportunity attack, so.
Okay. This guy's gonna go ahead and bigify. And you watch, he's gonna go ahead. Beautiful. He's going to come right up here and take his hammer. Since he's flanking, he's going to go ahead and swing without being reckless. That is a 16 to hit on the first one.
Miss. Yeah, that misses.
Well, it was a good thought for me to try. That's a 12 to hit.
That misses as well.
Okay, so he was absolutely useless. Great tactic, terrible rolls. We'll say,
Good try.
yeah, we'll say,
Good try.
we'll see that guy was ready, and he heard him running and felt the ground move and had the shield ready. In the middle of the fight, this guy's gonna go ahead, and he's gonna go ahead and just make an attack of the same one.
Okay.
These are at advantage because they're flanking. No, it's +2. Even if they did that, they still wouldn't hit. I'm just rolling terribly right now. They're not hitting anything.
Yeah, advantage, flanking, I
What-
think we decided wasn't advantage. It
Yes,
was-
right. It's +2. So even if I did that, they're. I'm not rolling above a 15 with them right now. This guy, I haven't rolled for him yet. 18 to hit on this one.
Ooh, that hits.
Okay.
I think even if you rolled all ones, he'd be down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll them, just for
Yeah.
funsies.
Yeah,
20
let's
points.
see.
20 points of bludgeoning. And 5 points of force.
Alright, he's at negative 19.
Negative 19. We'll say concussion, probably. Okay. Cool. And that is it for them. She is gonna go ahead. Let's see. He's gonna go ahead and rage. Let's see. Okay. He's gonna go ahead. And you watch. It's a strange look. It almost looks like he is completely unconscious, but his body is still fighting as he's making 2 attacks at you. That is a 15 to hit.
Miss? When you remember no advantage.
Yeah, that's why I didn't roll for it. And that is a 14 to hit. So both of those miss. Okay.
Oh.
You're already doing damage before, rage gives him more.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah. He is still up. It is your hoplites' turn with you on deck.
Yep, they're all gonna keep attacking this one guy.
Yep.
Just taking them down one by one. 12 to hit.
Nope.
And did they recklessly attack?
The not this time, no.
Okay. 11.
Nope.
17.
17
Yeah.
hits.
8 damage.
Okay.
16 to hit.
16 just hits.
Good. 9 damage.
Okay. Still up. 14 does not hit.
19. That
19
hits.
will hit.
Only 4 damage though.
Okay, he's still up.
Alright, one guy left. 22, there we go.
22 hits.
4 damage.
With that, he is down.
Nice. He'll go here for his last attack.
Okay.
Miss.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh well.
That's it for them.
Mm-hmm.
Fezzik, your turn.
Okay. First things first, second wind.
Okay.
Which is gonna give me... D10 plus 8. Alright. I accidentally subtracted instead of added. I almost died there.
Okay.
There we go. Pretty much just doubled my health with that.
Alright.
And advantage I'm attacking. Because what
Okay.
else can I do?
Yeah.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
21 damage.
Okay, he's still up.
And a 20 to hit.
20 does hit.
Another 21 damage.
How do you want to do it as you knock him out?
I think... I don't know. Honestly, I was thinking about killing him.
Hey, I mean, honestly, it is all on you. I'm excited to see what you decide.
I'll just knock him out.
Just knock him out? Okay. As you do so, the pupils go back to their normal color, and you see his body lands right on top of your flag. Almost giving it a protective barrier.
Yeah.
So for the time being, I'm just going to take the flag over here and kind of move it kind of over here because he is laying on top of it.
Yeah.
Anything else for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna use all my movement to go here.
Okay. It is, and that's it for you?
Yep.
Alright, this guy is going to go ahead and he's going to go ahead and make an attack at this guy in the middle. These are both going to be reckless.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh.
That's going to be this is going to be 36 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
With only 8 points of force damage.
You almost took him down in one hit.
Yeah. And here comes the second attack. That is only going to be a 16.
Oh, miss.
Okay. This guy is going to go ahead. He's going to rush at you. And he is just going to go ahead.
Hold on. Because when he gets here.
Right there. Okay, he can make an opportunity tick. Okay, go for it.
Yep.
Go ahead. Make that attack.
23 to hit.
23 does hit.
4 damage, and,
Their speed 0, correct?
yes.
Yeah. So, he basically, like, gets, like, a spear in the foot. Doesn't do damage, but... He just looks down, and you see this guy's barely holding on, but with what little bit of strength he had, he just sticks the spear right into the foot.
Nice.
That's the end of their turn. Aegeus is knocked out. Hoplites with you on deck.
Let's see, how far away are you? Alright. I'm gonna tell them to fall back. So they're all gonna use their action to disengage.
Okay.
And, let's see. Yeah, I'll move them there.
Okay. Anything else for them?
Nope.
Alrighty. Fezzik.
I'm going to take a step back, and then because I have the athlete feet, I only need 5 feet for a running start on this jump. And I try jumping over them.
Go for it.
Yeah. I can jump 21 feet, and that's 20 feet, so
Yeah. Easy.
clear that.
You hop over your own teammates.
So it's 30 feet of movement there.
Yup. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my action and I'm gonna try shoving this guy away.
Okay. That is going to be, you make an attack roll.
That's a contested athletics.
Oh, that's right. Alright, he is, yeah, okay. But that is that's only a 15. Yeah.
I rolled under the name of the hoplites, but
28, yeah.
Yeah, 20.
Okay.
So pushed back. I believe it's only 5 feet. I've got 10 feet of movement left, so I can go here. And don't take an opportunity attack.
Yep.
And I'll use my second attack to hit this guy.
Alright, beautiful.
Recklessly, of course.
Yep.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
15 damage.
Beautiful. Okay. He's still up.
Okay, I don't think I have any... And I don't have anything else.
Okay. They are gonna go ahead. This guy. You watch, he's gonna go ahead and step back. And he's going to attempt to jump over this. He has to make a athletics check. That's going to be a 17. I'd say that's enough to get right here. That's his entire turn to do that.
Okay.
Oh. This guy's going to make...
Too bad they weren't like... Too bad your hoplites weren't like holding their action or something. They could all like chuck their spears as he's flying across.
No. This guy's going to make 2 attacks at you.
Okay.
It doesn't matter because he can't get advantage, so that's 12 and I was cocked. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That is only going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Did you already have that?
No, not yet. So 3. Then 4 points of force damage. So
Wow,
8.
that was...
Yeah, so 8 total.
You rolled really bad there, huh?
Yeah. That's it. That's it for them. Aegeus is knocked out. It is the turn of the hoplites.
Yep, I tell them to protect the flag.
Okay.
So they are gonna dash for their action. There.
Okay.
And that'll be their turn.
Okay. And it is your turn.
Gonna go here and try shoving him away from me.
Okay.
Another contested athletics.
Yep.
24.
23.
Ooh. Alright, push back 5 feet.
Yep.
See, how far did I move? Where was I?
I think we moved 5 feet. You didn't move far.
Okay. So I've got 35 left.
Yeah.
Go here. Can I pick up the flag?
As an action, yes.
Okay. Got 10 more feet. I'm gonna move there.
Okay.
And no bonus action.
No bonus action? Okay. Nothing else for you on your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, unfortunately, he is gonna move up here, and I know that these guys are gonna...
Yep. These two both get opportunity attacks.
Yep.
Uh, 14
14 does not hit.
and 11.
11 does not hit.
Dang.
Okay. He is going to make an attack on the guy right in front. Gonna be reckless. It's gonna be a natural 19 for 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That's gonna be 16 points of bludgeoning. And 19 points of force damage.
Still up.
Then when you watch, he's gonna take the hammer, swing it around, and make an attack at this guy. Also reckless. Those didn't even get above a 10. 16.
To hit?
Yeah, 16 to hit.
That misses.
No more attacks from him.
Ooh.
He is gonna go ahead and try to make attacks at you. You feel like, so I got a natural 19 on the first hit.
Okay, that hits.
That's gonna be 16 reduced to 8 points of bludgeoning. And 13 points of force.
Ooh, okay.
And that is their turn. It is the Hoplites' turn with you on deck.
Okay. First one there.
Okay?
I'm gonna do something a bit different this time.
Okay.
They're just trying to keep him away from the flag, so... We'll see if it happens. Probably won't, but... advantage on these, right?
Yes.
Okay. Instead of their spears, they're gonna start using their shields.
Okay.
14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
18.
18 hits.
5 damage, and have to make a strength save.
Okay. So you said 5. And they're gonna make a strength save.
Mm-hmm.
I got natural 16 for 18.
And that passes.
Okay.
Okay, now reading it, I thought it pushed them back, not knocked them prone, so I'm just gonna switch back to spears because it does more damage.
Okay, that's fine.
20 to hit.
20 does hit.
6 damage.
6 piercing. Okay.
Alright. this other guy here.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna attack as well. 22 to hit.
Yep.
7 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And 7 more damage.
Yep.
And 8 more damage.
Yeah, yeah, those are all hitting. You said 8 more damage? Okay, he's looking pretty hurt.
Alright, the last guy is gonna come up and start poking at him too.
Okay, do it. Poking at 18 hits.
7 damage.
Yep.
13 misses.
Yep. 24
Four.
hits.
9 damage.
Okay. He is still up, but he is definitely hurt.
That's all their attacks, so.
Okay. Fezzik, your turn.
I'm gonna use my action to dash, and I don't care if I take an opportunity attack here.
Okay, you were taking, that is a 14.
Miss.
Okay.
I can make it all the way over there.
Okay.
And that's my action, no bonus action, and all my movement.
Okay. This guy is gonna go ahead and you hear him yell in giant. He basically calls you a coward. He's gonna even with his movement, he can only get right here.
I'm so glad I took that mobile feat.
Yeah. I was sitting there like, I think he can get across the bridge, but I don't think he can get in melee yet. I'm like, no, he can't. He's not even with dash. This guy's gonna go ahead and he's gonna go ahead and make an attack. Each at these two guys. One, this guy and this guy. These are not reckless. It's cocked. That is a 12 to hit.
Miss.
That's a natural 19 to hit. So. Okay. 17 points of bludgeoning with 7 points of force.
Alright, he's at negative 11.
Alright, concussion. I believe that was the one attack. He's gonna make another attack at this guy.
No, the first attack missed.
That's right, it did. That's their turns. So it's the hoplites' turns with you on deck.
Stab.
Stab, okay.
24 to hit.
24.
4 damage.
For how much? 4 damage, yep. Hits.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
6 damage.
6 damage.
20 to hit.
Hits.
4 damage.
Goes down and is no longer big. And technically, Aegeus is knocked out too. So, there you go. You just have the one Goliath now.
Gonna move up here. They're not gonna do anything else.
Okay? Anything for you?
Well, I take the flag back.
Okay. You gotta just like toss Aegeus over and. Are you gonna put it back on its pedestal, or are you gonna hold it?
No, I mean I take their flag to our side.
That's right, because you did make it over to that side, and you slant it down on the pedestal. and then suddenly you hear a almost like a large, what looks like a gunshot, and you realize you have won. The crowd literally screams the moment the disc touches the pedestal, and you are officially out of combat.
Ooh. That was scary for a moment there.
Yeah, that was really scary.
You had the cleric
gonna say-
concerned.
I was gonna say, how close were you?
The lowest I got was 18 hit points. One more attack from him would have gotten me.
Wow.
That was
Oh well, I'm at 7 now. 7
Yeah.
hit points now.
you.
Oh yeah, that's better.
Alright. Bloody fucking mess. But you are victorious. The crowd begins to cheer and scream. And at this point, you see the final raider the final Goliath. He just takes a sigh and he shrinks down. As you can now see, like Daphne runs over to where you are. By the time she reaches you, you're still big. She kind of looks up and, hey, give me your hand. He kind of like just tries to reach up for your hand.
I shrink back down.
Okay, you shrink back down. The moment you do, and you are normal size again, she grabs a hold of your arm and swings it up. With a little help of thaumaturgy, screams amongst the crowd. The heart of Eros is alive! You're an Akros! As the heart of Akros is victorious! Everyone screams and cheers. It is very much a joyous occasion. You do see a couple of attendees begin to come down and check on those that are on the ground and attend to them and get them up to where they are no longer unconscious. They are at least all at 1 hit point at least now officially and stable. Thea, the moment you watch Fezzik shrink down and enjoy this victorious moment, you go make a perception check for me.
Oh dear. Okay.
What?
Can I guidance myself?
Yeah.
Or is that not appropriate here?
No, not.
Okay, had to ask.
Yeah, it's okay.
Perception.
Yeah,
15.
15. You're kind of looking out, just taking in the moment. For a moment, and the audience, sitting behind Arthos, you swear you see Pollux. Your eyes go back to do a double take. It is just some chubby, short satyr who is currently now dripped some sort of chili sauce on Arthos's mane.
You would also see Arthos. You would also see Arthos just screaming at the guy, being like, "Hey, watch where you going, punk!"
He's like, and it kind of like big, chunky, like morbidly obese satyr voice. As Fezzik, you are now on the battlefield. Your compatriots that are with you are now all of one. You see they come around you. It's going to hurt in the morning. But that was the coolest thing ever. Thank you for letting us be a part of this.
No need to thank me. You did wonderful.
You can see some of them are they definitely look like they, if there was like Advil in Theros, they would definitely need some Advil probably. You could definitely tell they are definitely worse for wear, but the spirits are still high. Anything for you on the field? There's a kind of a little lull, as at this point some people, the event is done. Some people are beginning to leave from the audience. Anything for you on the field?
I just take a deep breath and look around at the crowd.
You do see catch a quick glimpse. Faberon in his metallic mask. He kind of, you see, just a metal gauntlet with a thumbs up, as he kind of like just takes his self and begins to meld into the crowd too, showing his support for another brother of Aroas before going about his business. As you leave the arena, you walk back up to where your friends are. A absolute bloody mess.
You're getting a 4th level cure wounds. I'm gonna roll on D&D Beyond.
Beautiful.
Well, that was... it could have been worse. 21.
21, okay. Beautiful.
I feel better.
At this point, Arthos, Thea, and Fezzik, you've all arrived back together. And at this point, Cantor, you've arrived back with them.
Oh, I was gonna be hunting down
Oh, Diomocles, that's right, afterwards.
Diomocles, yeah, and I was gonna be wherever he's at.
At the current moment, he is, looks like, I would say, let me bring us back onto the, I'll put us on the Akros map. For the time being, where is my Akros map? Here it is. He's basically set up right here for the most part. This is kind of like where the post is, sort of in this area.
Okay.
It's like right outside the city, but it's like still it's still close enough to where they can like get back behind the walls if they have to retreat. It's like maybe at most like 200 feet out.
See, I thought he would be like over here at the main
No, at the current time.
entry point.
No, at the current moment, he's right here because he has not left that spot after hearing about the Warhound. But then once you get there, he updates you about exactly what the scout told him.
Okay. And I'm going to also let him know that we're going to have scouts hanging out at that highest point in the castle. I guess it's probably somewhere around here.
Yes. So picture this is the palace bedroom. Like literally is like almost at the roof.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So, yeah, so basically I'm going to let him know that he doesn't have to keep himself right there. If there's more important places that he feels he needs to be, that we will ensure at least the protection around here, and we will notify him if something happens with Bubo and the two Heliod clerics.
Okay. He will tell you. All right. Well, good. Then I probably should head back to the palace then. catch
I was
up-
going to say either the palace or the main gate, wherever you think might be
Well,
better. I mean, if you want to take one and I can take the other,
Well, we need to catch up with the council and decide and begin preparations for tomorrow.
if there's anything else that you might need my assistance on,
I
please let me know. Otherwise, I have the cleric. The clerics are going to be in. What the heck is the queen's name again?
Queen Ternica.
Yes. So yeah, they're going to be up in her room. And I recommend that we try to find a safer place, probably for her and Leopold. Maybe back in the temple over here. Possibly.
I could arrange something.
It's
Yes.
it's a thought. I mean,
Oh.
to me, it's a thought. I mean, I would try to put them up maybe in like one of the other temples out here. But if it starts getting crazy fighting in the streets,
Oh.
you can see where those other temples are.
I would prefer both of them to be within the confines of the colophon as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Citadel here is probably the safest place in all the city,
Yes.
next to being
Yes.
away from the city.
Of course. At the current moment,
Not being in the city
Yeah.
at all.
Yes, I will figure something out as far as where they're going to be staying. I will clean up a spot next to that creepy eel creature, and maybe they could.
Oh,
I'll find a.
and we also have Boris. I also requested Boris to basically stick to them like flies on poo. So
Right.
on top of the rest of us.
Boris is from the tip of Theros, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So I mean, we got as many of the temples as we can possibly get here, I think, to assist and do what is needed. And we're gonna have them basically all here in the Citadel.
Wonderful. All right.
So we should definitely have enough healing there. If you know of anybody else that we should possibly petition, any other guildsmen or any other type of, you know what I mean?
I've
Please let me know, and I
Well-
can.
I've already spoken with Amafrion. Since the games are now officially done, as far as the games are as far as the actual athletics, he will be much more free. So he and those that are under him, I now have access to. So that's 12 more bodies that I will figure out where to put them.
All right. Otherwise, I'm also going to inform him that obviously, all the other access points are now sealed. I didn't ask, and I didn't tell them how they were to be sealed. Just make sure that nothing can get through them.
Okay?
So even though we do need to still ideally map those things out, we should be at least.
That is still on my list of priorities. It's there.
And we just don't have enough time. So it's better for us to salt that earth than to leave it open and available to our enemies.
Agree. Alright, that is fine. So, back to the palace we go.
All right.
Which,
So I guess I would meet up with the rest of the party at the palace.
yeah, at the point where you all arrive at the palace, everybody, is currently there. What I would call, the coalition of Theros, or whatever.
Yeah.
That's just the unofficial name. So anyone that's important is in here, except for Queen Saimede, who's still underneath the temple doing her things, but told you that if she is needed, all you guys have to do is go through that portal and go get her.
Fezzik, what's your max hit points?
My max?
Yeah, like how far down are you?
My
Where's
max
that
is
coming?
106.
Holy crap. Okay. Take another 18. Because I'm paranoid.
Okay.
Well, probably once you walk in to the
Well,
throne
I
room
would
here,
say
you're gonna see Boris. He's gonna be there too, and he could possibly help.
Oh
I
yeah,
was gonna
that's
say before I leave and make the walk, I would like to do a short rest.
That's
You know,
fine.
give
Yeah.
give me a break after that fight, and
Yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of time to do that. I'll allow that. I need a. I'll make a token for Boris at some point, but he's there. He was just a generic NPC. He was just a generic nobody NPC that you guys have made important. So congratulations.
Woo! We screwed up the DM's plan.
Yeah. Hey, it works. But now
I was
it,
gonna say, is Parafacila, or what's her name? Parafacila?
Persifia,
Yeah. Yes.
Anthusa, Phaedra.
Okay.
Everybody's
So,
there.
Yep. Parasphia, I'm gonna probably try to meet up with her right away. Even if it's just kind of like one-on-one conversation with her to begin with,
Okay.
just to check up on how Meletis is and everything like that. And
No current updates at the current moment.
okay, basically showing her my concern.
Yeah. Takis is supposed to check in every 4 hours, and there has not been an update.
In over 4 hours.
Or there's no bit update to his last update, like, hey, everything's good here. Like,
Oh, okay.
nothing different to report.
Nothing new to report. Okay.
Yeah. But you all are all back together. So,
Well,
I will let you all start off the party, since me and Fezzik had to talk for a while, so I'll let you guys take over for a little bit.
Mhm.
well, Fezzik, congratulations. First thing. Get the pleasantries out of the way.
Thank you.
Well done. You had me nervous. However,
could hear-
there is. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Cantor will be like, yeah. I was able to hear the cheers from your win. Congratulations. You know, I was able to hear your cheers of your win all the way up here in the castle. Good job, man.
There is, however, some bad news. And I'll share the things that I have learned over the course of the day. That Thaxis is dead, killed by the Warhound, and that I saw frickin' Pollux again.
Saw Pollux again?
Yes.
Won't this guy just freaking die?
I don't know.
I have a feeling we're gonna have to deal with him sooner or later.
Again.
I wouldn't be surprised if Xenagos is like embodying him. For as much of a pain in the ass as he is.
That was, I think, the original plan.
Well, I'm going to give the update to everybody in regards to the tunnels underneath should be sufficiently blocked for any assaults, or if they decide to besiege the city. Yeah, we might not be able to get out, but that also ensures that they're not going to be able to get in. Which was
Here.
my primary concern, was making sure they can't just like find ways to sneak in here.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna die, at least we got this beautiful city to be our tomb. Um, Also, I'm gonna mention to them about. I'm gonna look over to the queen and say, I apologize to you, my queen, but we needed to commandeer your room
I
up at the top.
already met the priests up there.
Yes. Yes, they are up there primarily to be our eyes and ears, um, for when, not a matter of if, but when the the assaults come. I figured from the highest point we should be able to get a good view of the field of battle, and I have Bubo dispatched to be with them
Yes,
to pass on
the
information if something happens.
the bronze bird.
Yes. Yes.
This is fine, Kentor. Don't worry. It was a little surprising at first, seeing.
I apologize though for the inconvenience.
It is no inconvenience. I appreciate the sentiment is felt. So,
You seem to be taking this rather well. I don't know how I'd feel if I walked into my room and found a bunch of priests in there.
well, to be honest, I did put one on his ass, but once they told me why they were there, I apologized and
I'm gonna definitely chuckle and ask which one was it. Was it Ted or Bill? Which one
Bill.
of the two? Okay. All right. I'm making a note of that for later on.
Yeah, I was gathering some some things from my room, and if I don't usually look out the balcony, but then like I don't know, like with Aunt Mary coming back, it'll just made me think of Uncle Adax, and I looked to the balcony, and that's yeah. Anyway,
Again, I apologize
it
for the
is
intrusion.
it is all right. It's fine. To more important matters, we need to discuss tomorrow.
So, we are assuming that that's when they're going to attack, yes?
Yes.
I'm
That-
afraid they're probably going to attack from both directions at once.
Oh, they're gonna come at us with everything they got. They know they're gonna have to.
While I was resting after the fight, I had an idea.
Any ideas at this moment would be helpful.
All Croans are warriors. What if we asked them to gear up when they come to the ceremony? Just as kind of a, we'll tell them it's like a symbolic sort of thing, but of course.
But at least they'll then be prepared if something happens
Exactly.
during.
It's
Fair enough.
not a terrible idea.
Yeah.
We'll have some sort of announcement of some kind spread out to the polis.
My only concern with that would be those soldiers that we put into the parade and showing, that everything is normal in the city are men that will not be protecting the walls for when the assault comes. If it comes during the ceremony. Which if I was the enemy, I would probably try to coordinate something. Just I feel like I have to put that out there. I say whatever we use for out there, have it be probably the most minimal amount without it being a concern or raise an alarm.
These are all thoughts that we need to consider. I think arming those that are not currently serving, that would be attending the ceremony. Those that are at their positions would still be guarding. We would just have to clarify that. Those that are at their stations will be there, and we will at least let the citizens come to the ceremony armed to protect themselves if there is an attack.
I just had an idea. Are there servants in this palace?
There are servants, yes.
What if we combine these ideas? Take Fezzik's idea of having the citizenry armed, or at least armored, for the ceremonies, but also replace some of the soldiers that would be in whatever procession is normal, dressed as close to the regular soldiers as possible. The populace, it'll look like nothing's wrong. It'll put more soldiers on the walls.
I'm assuming everybody pretty much in the city has been minimally trained in this.
Everyone except for what would be considered like the servants. They're the only ones that don't have any training, but every person in Akros has served at least their time in the Akroan army. It is...
Yeah, like 1, 2, or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever that be.
Whatever
that may be.
Basically, like when you become of age, you go and
Yeah.
It's conscription.
Yeah.
It's conscription. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That should probably.
I'll
go ahead.
also take this opportunity to... I was going to change topics.
Okay.
If you want to keep going on this for a second, that's fine.
No, go ahead.
I was going to describe to the Queen what I wanted to do with that powdered silver.
Okay.
What I want to do is cast Ceremony and cast Coming of Age on Veronica and Leopold. I think they're just about old enough that I could count it. When I cast that for 24 hours, whenever the target makes an ability check, it can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the ability check. A creature can benefit from this right only once. So, we cast it on both of them. I don't know if the illustrious DM would allow me to combine the castings on 2 people at once. But it's an hour time to cast. Which is why I'll reinforce the importance of needing to know when those armies are moving, because this will only last for 24 hours and I cannot give it to them again.
Unfortunately, it does say one willing choose one of the target, which is one creature, unfortunately. So you would have to use 2 different spell slots.
Well, then I need 2 hours.
Yeah.
One for each.
Would that change if there was like a second person assisting her?
Unfortunately,
if there was a second person casting the spell.
If there was a second person that had access to ceremony, yes.
I mean, Boris is going to be right there. He's going to be right there.
He does not have ceremony prepared today.
Oh.
You can do it tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
It all depends on when the army's coming. it's not something I can say, oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow morning. I have to know that it's going to be effective
Yeah.
when we need it to be.
Yeah.
That's the hang up.
Well,
And
a fight
so
this
the DM knows
size
I
could
have a
also
flare that I'm
last.
going to put on it.
A fight this size could also last more than one day.
That's true, but I don't want the spell to run out before it begins. That's my concern.
Yeah. Well, that's why another reason to do it tomorrow then.
Yes. Or tomorrow evening, or whenever.
I would say tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll check the situation in the morning and reevaluate. Not tonight.
And then that can also give Boris, and even if it's not Boris, maybe we can ask one of the two clerics from Helio to assist. Oh, which, by the way, to help to get them, this is for both DM as well as the rest of the group, to help with getting those, to get the Heliod clerics, I'm giving a healthy donation to the church there.
Okay.
That is a plan. Since I have this influx of gold that I don't know what to do with. My life is a pauper.
I know, it's strange.
I know. I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? What is this? What is this foreign thing? I can't eat this. I can't.
Arthos, anything you want to bring up to the council?
Nothing important happened to me besides getting chili sauce spilled on my mane.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that was where what was his name? Damn it, Pollux. That's where he appeared. Turned into that person that spilled chili sauce on you.
Oh, fun.
Oh,
Oh yes.
like you have to give Arthos an excuse to hate Pollux even more.
Yeah. He's
But it hurt.
he's the reason why there's chili sauce on your mane. So
Hate.
it's like David Pollux. Okay. Anything that anybody wants to bring up to the coalition of Theros?
Nothing that I can think of.
Nope.
You all begin to stand up to continue on your day. Before the door opens, in comes a scout in a Crowan armor, and you see Diomocles looks, this better be, and he shouts, Anax is at the stairs.
Oh.
Okay.
Speak now, and you see he begins to talk. We sent out that scouting party that you requested. They're approaching the stairs now. They are only about a mile away now, as we speak.
There goes the idea of casting ceremony. I don't think you're going to have enough time for it.
Plan B.
And where's my clerics at? They
I've
should
got a
have been
plan B.
able to see. My clerics should have been down here already telling me about stuff. They should have seen him coming. Damn it. What are they doing up there?
If they're that far away, it'd be kind of hard to see.
Yeah, so they are able to see the city itself. Like,
Okay.
they're at the so they're able to see anything that happened here. The stairs, what they're talking about is called the Titan Stairs. That's that path that you guys took.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
They're coming from this way, but they are only a mile away from the stairs. They're not at the stairs yet, but they are getting pretty close to the stairs.
Okay, fair enough.
So how much time would that be? Like a few hours? 2 hours?
A mile
An
away,
hour?
20, 30 minutes, depending how they march and move.
That's from the stairs themselves.
Oh, from the stairs? Okay, so it's going to take 30 minutes to arrive to the stairs.
Yes. Along from the stairs to the city.
From the stairs to the Colossus is going to be, I would say, probably another 20, 30 minutes.
Okay.
We need to find a way to slow
No
them
time
down.
for ceremony.
Okay?
Or we got to find a way to slow them down. They're on the stairs.
They're not at the stairs
We're
yet.
a mile away from it.
Yeah, they are arriving to the stairs.
But we could use the stairs to our advantage, because they're not going to be able to be nice, wide-formed army going up through that pass with the stairs.
If we have that weather orb, that would be nice. Make it
That'd be a great
super
thing.
windy, blow against them.
Yeah. A little bit of rain, make it kind of slick and muddy.
Yeah.
I
I already
concur.
used my sending.
Who has that orb?
That is actually Queen Siamedes.
hmm If we're gonna call her, I think this is the time.
Yeah.
Let's see. I know I have sending. Arthos, do you have it as well?
I do, yes.
I think we should try to call Meg, see if she can get here.
It sounds like a plan.
Do you want Ciramire or Meg?
You do the queen. I'll do Meg.
Got it. Then I will cast sending.
Okay, and you are sending that to Queen Siamede?
Yep, Queen Ciramire.
Okay.
And basically just saying, Phoenix is about an hour away from the city. He could probably use some help about now.
You don't immediately get a reply, but after about 5 minutes, you do get a reply back from her. Probably her trying to find the words to say. I will be there. Tell me where you want to meet. Or did you tell her in the message where to meet? Or you just asked for help?
In the moment, I would have just asked for help.
Okay.
I guess I assumed she would come back through the temple.
Like, so are you wanting her to head back to the palace to meet you? Is that?
Well, I'm saying I assumed she would come
Oh yeah,
back
yeah. Okay.
through the same way that we brought her
Okay.
the last time.
Okay. Cool.
So I did not say
That's true.
no, I will meet you
That's
here
true.
or there.
That's
I
true, too.
assumed she would be at the temple.
That's true too. So
Stupid, but hey,
yeah.
that's okay.
I'll change that then real quick. She will tell you. See you in 10. That's all she sends.
Okay. We'll convey that to the group.
All right.
And you are sending a message to Megara.
Yes.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
I'm keeping it brief. Being like, our army getting close. Need help, please.
Well, she likes your briefs. I mean, she likes it when you give a brief.
Or I would say Anax army getting close to Akros. Please help, if can.
I will see what I can do. I can't promise that I won't mess up the landscape a little bit, but I'll do what I can.
She said she'll do what she can.
Here's a question in terms of it's kind of probably more of a cultural thing with the Roans and Akros and all that.
Hmm.
Do they do challenges on the battlefield?
It is very much up to the battle to battle, but most of Crowan's, they live by to never turn down a challenge.
We could potentially use that to our advantage, and if anything, buy us a little bit more time, especially if we need that time to hide or smuggle out, you know, the Queen, Queen Mother, Leopold, the important people of the council here as needed.
Yeah, the problem is if he's well, clearly not who he once was, so
That's where we would need a champion of Akros, I believe. Bum, bum, bum.
So what's the plan, gang? What are y'all doing?
I can certainly try challenging him.
I'm
Our best bet is to meet them before they even get to the city.
I
The
don't
city
know
is
about
the most
that.
defendable place. If we could possibly set up like some ambush groups along the stairs where they're going to be more tightly bound, less spread out, they'll be more vulnerable. Probably while they're going through the stairs.
There's also
That's
the
just
Colossus to consider.
well, they also have the Colossus, but I think that might be also good.
No, I'm saying if Queen Saimire gets here, we can have
Yes.
it,
We can have it.
We can have that. Yes.
which would be a major advantage if they got to the city or if we let them get to the city, which is part of that discussion as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
and
definitely
unfortunately,
think we need to activate that and have it ready for defense.
yeah, because that's the only real big thing we have. Our dragon friend is dead.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring up to the group my other plan, which was to cast Death Ward on the Queen. Which, if it. Let me bring up the spell real quick. The first time the target would drop to 0 hit points as a result of taking damage, the target instead drops to 1 hit point and the spell ends. It would also save them from an effect that would have killed them instantly. If we are serious about sending a champion out there, I could give it to them too. I'd rather keep 1 4th level spell slot if I can. I can use both if we think that is the better benefit.
How long does it take you to cast that?
That's an action.
Yeah, it's boom.
1 action, verbal, semantic, no components.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
It's just a
can
4th level
do it
spell.
as like
It's touch. So
It-
I theory, I could poke you right now and you would have Death Ward.
How long does that last?
Blah, 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 blah. Question.
An hour?
8 hours.
Oh, 8 hours.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Wow.
Yeah, it does last a while.
Like I said, I was gonna reserve that for the Queen, but I'll put it up for discussion.
Yeah, it's ultimately up to the group.
Well, while we're discussing, should we start moving towards the stairs?
I think that's the question we're answering. Is that what we're going to do? Or are we going to make our stand here?
Do we want to go to the stairs, or do we want to just be at like the front gate with the golem, with our champion, with the walls around Akros,
I think that would probably
the
be
army
better.
to our back? I mean,
Yeah.
I think if we're going to do anything with the stairs while they're marching through there, we send maybe like a couple small groups, like a couple like platoons of like maybe 8 to 12 to go and just do some pot shots and cause as much havoc as possible. Cause a couple avalanches, do whatever needs to be done.
I think that'd be the best course.
At this point, Queen Samedi shows up.
I say we at least get to the wall.
Yeah. That's what I agree with. But here's a question. Can the clerics No, the clerics have to stay out there. Never mind.
Oh, there's a question. Does Boris have access to Death Ward?
He does have access. He does have access to Death Ward. He has that on him almost every day.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking if
that's the
anything,
same as mine. Mine's always prepared.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if anything, let Boris work on the protection spells to the royal family.
Yeah.
Where we focus on the battle at hand.
Agreed.
Because
I
also,
will ask-
besides Boris, we do also have those Heliod guys,
They do not have Death Ward.
two out of the three Stooges.
Yeah.
2 out of 3 Stooges, but they're
Um,
nothing nearly like Boris.
Yeah. They're
More
not.
like
They're not.
acolytes.
They're not on the same level as Boris is.
Yeah, they're more like acolytes, but they can do probably like some simple heal spells.
Yeah. Mainly at this
Maybe
point, like
bless.
second
you
level.
know.
Second level's the highest spells they know.
Yeah. So they could probably do stuff like bless and a basic heal spell. And stuff
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Some guidance.
Yeah. They have basic bare bones like cleric spells on theirs. Because they typically, don't see a lot of action or anything like that, so they never have to worry about that.
Maybe gentle repose if any of them have it.
They do not.
And that ready to go?
Boris does.
That's fine.
Boris would, but no, not Heliod. Heliod wouldn't have.
Hell no.
This is my buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. Cleric buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are a grave cleric. He's basically a death cleric. But which so I mean, this freaking it's basically the same class but different features. I mean,
It's one of the reasons why I kind of thought when I was like, I'm going to grab those clerics from Heliod. Wait a minute.
yeah.
We got somebody who's in charge of death. Let's take care of him. If we're going to go to war, I want death on my side.
yeah.
Right. I would like to ask Boris to cast Death Ward on Queen Taranika and Leopold.
Okay.
If that's a quick spell, I say have him save that for
Yeah.
Get
last
here?
ditch. The last ditch. So that's
I wouldn't
No
necessarily
sense-
say last ditch, but when they know fighting's gonna start.
Yeah.
or once
The-
they know it's
the
like
army
there's
has
a
breached the
chance.
walls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
the army
When they
breaches
know-
the walls, cast it.
cast it.
Okay.
That I could totally agree with. But otherwise, he might need some of his other spells for other things too. And it might be where he can make the choice. So it's like, I can cast spell blah blah to get us out of here safely, or cast spell Death Ward to ensure we don't totally die.
Yeah, or have a better chance of
In-
not. By the way, as a side note, while we're having this conversation, I've taken out those 2 feathers in the die, and I don't care if I get dye on the table. I'm coloring these feathers black
Okay.
while we're doing this.
Okay, cool. Go ahead, make me a sleight of hand check just to see if you do dye the table.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I kind of get an idea that you're doing something. I can give you guidance. How's that? It's an extra 1d.
Okay.
Probably maybe smell the dye or something.
But yeah,
7.
yeah.
7?
It's not a
Yeah,
I like-
a big old gloves. Yeah. It's okay.
I don't even care.
It's barely
Is
just
that
With the
mine?
1d4,
I'm
you.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I rolled a 4 and I got a 3 on the guidance.
Wow. Yeah. That's a big old that one spot
like-
in the fourth quarter of the table has a big blue big black spot on it now.
All I can think of is it's like the Marines and crayons here. It's
Yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah, it's just like let it go.
It's like you drink half the ink, like.
yeah, might as
The
well.
schnozberries taste like
schnozberries. Yeah, exactly.
Dear. And the feathers, trying to shake them as dry as possible
Okay.
while we're making our final decisions here.
All right. Any final choices now that you have Queenside Mede available to you at this point, as she has walked in on the conversation? All right. You
Well,
said
I'm thinking while she's here, why don't we ask her if she can take Queen and Leopold and Boris back with her into those chambers while
I
she's here.
We would also want her with the Titan.
So say she's not leaving. I don't think.
No, that's true because she's needed to move that.
I mean, we can still ask her if we can send Taranika and Leopold to the temple.
That's true. Yeah. And Boris,
Yes.
because Boris is
Yeah.
is there to
Yeah.
keep them
say
upright.
yep. Okay. So you
mean-
are asking her if you can send Tourniquet to Leopold to the temple.
I'm wondering if we should ask the other council members. I mean, really, what are the other council members going to be able to do during this battle?
Well, you could ask them what you would all know. And Parasophia is an archmage.
She is. That could be very, very helpful.
And you also have, quote unquote, the bear and the falcon of Setessa. You do not know what that means. These are just myths about them.
See, to me,
Would I know anything about that?
The bear of Setessa or the falcon. You can go ahead and make just do a general history check for me. I'll give you advantage because you are from Setessa.
Oh my god, I rolled 2 5s.
2 5s.
Ew.
Beautiful.
Yep.
For a total of
I've
5. Okay. You know your mom has told you these stories before, but you just can't remember them.
That's fair.
That's
Well, I've seen Methusa fight.
Enthusa, and you also know Enthusa was also Diomocles' ex too. So, and Diomocles likes
There you
Diomocles likes strong women. So,
will ask them where they want to be.
Yeah, it's like I'd do the same thing with Paraphisia too, because it's like
Phaedra,
you know-
definitely go ahead. She will work with any archers and stay with them.
Cool.
Parasophia will go wherever you need her, and all you have to do is tell Enthusa when and where, and she will take care of whatever you need. She says. That are their responses. They are at your beck and call.
All right.
Okay, well, we'll send Phaedra. Is that correct?
Phaedra, yep.
We'll send her with the archers, and maybe have Enthusa come with us.
Okay, Persifia and Enthusa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Antor, would it be helpful to send Bubo to the north to see where that other army is?
Yeah, he could probably do a quick scouting
Or
mission
at least,
up there.
or go just so far that he could see, like,
Oh yeah,
within
oh yeah.
days,
Don't
but
get
not
yeah,
far
don't
away.
don't become a hero. Go out there, just see what's going on, and come back.
Okay.
See if they're close enough that we need to worry about them now.
Yep. And to inform first off those, because he's going to fly back. First inform those people up in the top room, and then come down and find us. So they know if something's coming, and they can be more ready, right?
Yep.
They'll know exactly where to be looking for them.
Or, if there's guards stationed in that direction, notify them too, if you can.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
I
make a
guess
note
we
of that
head for the
Bubo.
walls.
Head for the walls of Akros. Okay. Who is currently
Yeah,
so it is you four, Queen Sayamede, Enthusa, and Parasophia, and the Amicles. Is there anyone else that you want with you? Or are you happy with the assignments that you've given?
I'm good. If anyone else wants to do anything, I will be the last one out. Though I want to do one thing.
Okay, that's fine. We'll see what we'll see if anybody else wants to do anything.
I'm good.
Okay, Fezzik.
Nope.
Arthos.
All set.
Thea, the floor is yours.
I want to take those 2 feathers. I'm sure they're still wet, but I don't care.
They are soft and
Uh,
wet. Still dripping paint.
yep.
Or dye, excuse me.
I'm gonna shake it off on the already dyed table as much as possible. Just I leave a splatter of black dye on the table, and I'm gonna bring it over to Veronica and Leopold. I don't know if it's going to do anything, but it will make me feel better. I'm going to say a quick prayer on these feathers, a prayer to Athreos. I'm going to put them 1 feather in each of their hair, just as some kind of protection, talisman, whatever I want to call it.
Go ahead and make me a one religion check, please.
Ooh, not bad, not bad. 23.
23, okay. I'll make note of that.
And then I'll tell my friends.
Okay. The 8 of you begin to walk to the walls of Akros. You guys walk through the streets. It's still a pretty busy day. As far as what you can tell, people are still enjoying the victory that Fezzik you had. You guys exit the walls of Akros, and you can now see the large colossus, the bronze gleaming, almost shining off the sun. I never thought I'd have to use this. Not especially, possibly against my own husband.
Hopefully, it's only precautionary.
Are you wanting it now, or you want to hold it once
How long does it last?
It lasts until destroyed.
Oh,
Okay then.
think wait
Yes.
at least a little
Let's
bit.
it-
Just
Let's.
If anything, we'll need to use it on the thing that killed the dragon, I feel.
I'm kind of thinking along those lines too, as a nice backup plan for that.
Mhm.
I think really it's going to depend upon what happens when the king shows up.
Are you guys waiting here for him, or are you guys going down the stairs?
I say we should wait here in a
Okay.
defensive position.
yeah, I
Because
agree
you're
with that.
always stronger in a defensive position than you are
Mhm.
offensively.
Okay.
And it would be silly going to them and going to their ground.
Yeah, let's choose our battlefield.
Exactly. That can be half the battle right there.
And possibly with the instruction that the Colossus is activated when we see Anax coming.
That's what I'm kind of thinking. Or if we want to go and try to do the whole challenge thing and stop this whole onslaught before it even begins, we could do that, see what the outcome is, and trigger said bronze beast at them. It's a thought.
Final
Who
decision.
knows? We could challenge because we could challenge Anax, win. The other army won't necessarily know about that. Will come crashing towards from the north, and we can send the golem that direction.
How intelligent is it?
The Colossus?
Yeah.
The Colossus will follow the orders of whoever activates it. Its main priority is to defend Akros until it cannot fight anymore. It will take any other orders from whoever activated it.
How close do you have to be to activate it?
To activate it, you gotta be able to see it.
Makes sense.
That's better than I was anticipating.
Yeah.
Wouldn't necessarily want King Anax to see it before it's activated.
You're thinking like activate it now and bring it inside the city?
He might. I'd say go
Like-
ahead and activate it now. I mean, it lasts until destroyed, right?
It lasts.
Follows your
Yeah.
orders.
Yeah. It lasts until destroyed.
No harm in activating it now, then.
True, if it's activated sight, then that could be a problem.
We might
Just
want to
make
do
sure
that
it's on
and
our
bring it
side.
inside. Bring it inside at least.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
idea.
All right. So you are asking Queen.
Or
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
could just tell it to stay still how it is now. Kind of fool them into thinking that it's not activated yet or something.
There's
that's
an
true,
idea.
too. Give them like a false sense.
Yeah, let them get close enough to try.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
I can work with that. Actually, just to help add to this, since this thing is obviously magical, Parasophia, do you have some means that you can maybe dampen the magical essence of this. So while it's activated, it won't necessarily appear magically as activated.
Well,
Maybe
maybe
like
instead
do
of
like an illusion or something.
dampening the magic, more mask it.
Yes,
Hide it.
that's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe like like some type of like illusionary.
Unfortunately, it is immune to any spell that would alter its form, even illusions.
We're not looking to alter its form. Just hide the fact that we already have it activated.
Like hide it from divination stuff, kind of thing, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
So you can use like detect magic, whatever, to
That she can do. She can do that.
Okay.
I'd say do that.
Because that's
It's a good
really what
idea.
we're looking at.
Okay, yeah. She can go ahead and do that. Now.
Because this is a magical thing, and anybody who has an ounce of magic's like, before they even try to cast to activate it, they're like, oh, wait a minute, the thing's already on.
Yeah.
And this is to kind of prevent that, you know? So they're going to be like, oh, it's turned off. Let me turn it on. Why isn't it turning on? Well, let me get a little bit closer. Still not turning on.
Unplug it, plug it back in.
Yeah, unplug it, plug it back in, blow on the cartridge, shove it back in,
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
because that works.
Alright, so you are wanting her to activate the Colossus.
Yep.
What is the orders for the Colossus?
For
Guard?
right now, if we want it to stay completely still so it looks like it hasn't been activated.
Okay. You see she looks up to it. And do any of you speak Celestial?
No?
None of you can understand what she's saying.
Nope.
You watch as she does speak. You see some of the rocks of dust that have been collecting on top of it move. You can feel the ground move as this thing now begins to slowly move on its own. Then it just begins to look and turn around to where it heard whatever it was that turned it on. She continues speaking in Celestial to it. And you see almost just a nod as it turns back around, and you see it stands back in place. Its eyes close. Basically, I told it to stand still until anything but us came close.
I look on the inside of the wall to see if anyone saw that.
No, everybody's too. They're all celebrating your win. They're all getting drunk at freaking 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That's
Okay.
nobody noticed. And you guys are still going to wait right here, or are you guys meeting them at the stairs? What's
We're gonna wait right here, I think, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're waiting here.
Okay.
Let them come to us, because I don't think we'll stand a chance if we go out to meet them.
It seems like a while. You guys are standing there. The sun beating down on all of you. Cantor, you can feel your head getting a little warm as you guys are waiting. It's like right there, like at that first, like you're gonna have a little.
I'm gonna do a prayer then, especially if it's
It is the
a nice,
sun.
bright, shiny day.
The sun is highest in the sky at the current moment. You can't look at it and see it, but you can feel the heat coming and hitting your bald head.
Yeah. I perfectly enjoy that, especially since I have immunity to like that
Yeah.
heat and stuff like that.
You said you were gonna do a prayer.
So yeah. Oh, I'm gonna do a nice little prayer.
Okay,
I'm
go
gonna,
ahead and make a religion check.
It's
for
gonna
me.
be yeah. It's not gonna be so much like a quiet prayer. I'm gonna kind of make it a little bit more boisterous.
Okay.
Let's see how well this goes.
Okay.
Guidance on this too.
Okay.
I get 28 plus 4.
Okay.
That's what 32.
32 is pretty good.
Wow.
I'll keep
It's
that in mind.
like praise you hell.
You
Can I get an
Can't you
amen?
Like-
remember the day,
so suddenly, Cantor,
days that you and I rolled crap for religion?
you suddenly
I
feel
know,
the
I know.
soul hit you. I mean, it just,
Hallelujah.
yeah, and Douglas is
I've
like,
been touched.
like, you start speaking in tongues and a language that nobody, not even a written language in D&D 5e
Exactly.
is spoken. And yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I'm like inspiring other people who don't even know who the hell Heliod is. They're like, oh wow, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, a couple
I'm feeling it. Get like little peace signs. I feel it. I feel it.
in total, 20 minutes pass. All of your passive perceptions are good enough. The first thing, it's not what you see, it's what you hear. The sound of drums. Boom. 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 Then suddenly, right where the stairs kind of open up to this area. So, like, picture, like, the opening of the stairs is literally, like, let's say, for instance, like, I don't know if you can see the entire, so the map is slightly off here. So, picture, like, that. Like, that's kind of like the opening. Right? So, right there, like, right where you guys can see.
Cool.
Leading the way. Followed behind a multitude of satyrs with sparkling skin, hatchets, horns that seem to be coming from their ears, not their foreheads, curved almost like minotaurs, like little tiny like satyr mixed-born minotaur abominations in front of these Nyxborn hoplites. Brazen and almost gold armor. I will show you a picture of what you see. As I give a good description of this. The description wouldn't do justice, but this also helps me come up with the description a little bit too. Gold breastplate, gold bracelets that wrap around past the elbow up to where the bracelets meet. Red toga, gold helmet. The left hand, you can currently see just lightly carrying what looks to be this double-edged hand axe made of the same material that the helmet seems to be made out of. In some of the cracks of where the axe has been made, you could see almost what looks to be lava that kind of just drips from the axe. And as the lava drips onto the sand, you can see the sand melt away and earth begin to take its place. You cannot see the eyes beyond. You can only see this purple glow in his eyes. On the right side, you do see maybe a quarter of him. Sparkling Nyxborn, almost side. But underneath, you do see a black, what looks to be goatee, that kind of like starts at the bottom lip and purposely and perfectly combed and groomed, almost spiked down. And as soon as he gets, I would say, probably right here, stops. As he stops, the hoplites stop. As you stand face to face with what looks to be, you can see Queen Sayamede. Her face is confusion, excitement, anxious, recognition. It looks like King Anax to her. That is where we will stop our session for the evening. And pick up there next time. Goodbye, my friends. We hope you enjoyed the show. I wish we could continue, but it's time for us to go. Next time, on the Bardic Cauldron. At this point, you will not see the heroes of Theros. You will see the Theran War.